All right, good evening. Here we go. NBA live betting show. We got some NHL. We got some college basketball. Oh, I got Foxy here as well. So it's Holden. Good evening. We will be live betting the NBA, NHL, and college basketball tonight. Foxy, how are you, pal? I just got all your bets in. I was a little busy.
All right.
I always am up until showtime, but I get back and I throw your bets in.
And we'll see. I mean, we'll see what comes back. We might be playing some live. Yep.
It's light slate in the NBA though. What is it? 4 or 5 games?
Four
Not
games.
A lot of games. Yeah, 4 games.
2 at 7:30, and then 2 at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, yep. So 2 are starting right now, and 2 are going to start in 2.5 hours. So we'll obviously preview the Bucks and the Blazers, the Jazz and the Warriors as well. We've got the Rockets and Hawks, Lakers, Sixers just about to tip off. I got my Jayhawks in action on the college hardwood. You've got a Valpo Southern Illinois bet, so a little Horizon League action. And I'm sure some of our friends in the chat are going to drop their best bets as well tonight. And we'll see what's going on in the NHL. Onyx, good to see you, pal. Hope everything's going well with you. Foxy, talk to me here, buddy. What's going on in your world?
All right, so we'll start first. We got Houston and Atlanta. I like Houston in this game. A lot of people think it's going to be a letdown spot. I don't think so. I gave Houston minus the 5. I think they roll tonight. The only question is going to be definitely not going to have the power bench that they've been having. Cam Whitmore is a game time decision still. Tari Easton is out, so he will not go. So it's going to be a little bit questionable of who the scorer comes off the bench for them, but I think they have plenty enough. Amen Thompson's playing really, really well now. The only thing is I still don't think he's a 20-point consistent scorer. We'll see tonight. He's been having some very good games. He had 33 last night versus Boston. He had 23 versus Cleveland, 16, 17, and 20. The numbers come down a little bit. So, I mean, I've dabbled in it. We're playing his PRA tonight. We're playing his PRA at 32.5. That's kind of how I'm backing him. His rebound totals have gone up. The points have gone up. But the PRA kind of really hasn't. So we're going to play that. He's been getting around 4 assists a game. So we're going to take our chances with that. Another sneaky play, kind of looking at what's available and kind of out there. You've got a very interesting Atlanta team. Trae Young is playing in tonight. He is back. He didn't play the other night. Mark Yee is going to start. I've been trying to find props for him. He's a second-year player. When he has been given his he's turned into a nice little 10-point scorer, but so far I haven't found any book that has him. So what's there? Some of these things
like G-E-E-G? G-E-E-G?
E-Y-E. Mark Guy, I think, is actually the pronunciation.
E-Y-E.
He generally has a pretty small number, so that's kind of where my leaning is with that. I'm trying to – Okongu's all the way up to 12.5. He probably still gets there, but I just can't give that as a play right now. But he's probably got a really strong case to get there anyway. There's not a lot that I'm really going to take this game. I'm going to kind of watch it there. But if I could get a small number on him with him starting, I would probably take that. All right. So moving on, Lakers and Philly getting ready to start, kick off right away. We are going to go back to AR. We're going to take him over 6.5 assist. You're talking about on the rebound things for Okongu? I mean, it's a high possibility, but Houston really plays very good defense, and they really don't give up a ton of rebounding, especially in the offensive end, which is really what his bread and butter is. Jalen Green has had been major issues since the wrist issue, hasn't cleared 20 points. So best of luck. We were on him the other night. If you're on that, you might as well be on his threes, because if he doesn't hit his 3 threes, he's not going there. Moving on to the Lakers and Philly. We've got AR over 6.5 assists. We're also going to be on one play that's not on there that I put. We're going to be on AD over 12.5 rebounds.
Official play?
Yep.
AD over 12.5 rebounds. Let me see if I can find the best And that game's just about ready, right?
Right now. So you're going to have to just take that right now.
So AD 12.5 and FanDuel is the best number, or Bet Rivers.
Yeah. So on that, we're on Kelly Oubre at 16.5 points. And I'm trying to find if anybody has Justin Edwards anywhere.
Wasn't that a parlay, or that wasn't a parlay?
There was a parlay that we gave at Nuke. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. AD
so those guys have if they want to stay into that, they can stay in that. There, I like both kind of to hit. I think Oubre should have a pretty nice game here for Philly. That was more of just kind of a cover.
All right, AD does not have a rebound through the first minute, so you can grab over 12.5. It's slightly plus money, so you'll get a better line just because he hasn't had a rebound through the first minute of the game. There you go. Harry wants 1.5 steals for Trae Young at 2-1. What up, Daniel Barry? Josh, any college basketball props? We'll talk about that in a sec. What were you saying, Foxy?
I was saying, hey, do you guys see Justin Edwards anywhere?
Okay, I can find it. Points?
Yeah, I'd be interested in his points.
Okay. Nobody is offering his points.
Yeah, that sucks. He's actually been playing very nice basketball for them. Basically been doing it off the bench, but he's going to start tonight. He was a late addition here, so maybe we can get him added late. But I don't think he will. But yeah, but it could be. Who knows?
All right, I'm just getting the AD bet in there because it's still a viable bet at this point. Any college basketball props? I don't know. We're more betting sides and totals in college basketball. Did you have anything, Foxy?
I haven't even looked at props for college basketball.
For college?
I do on the weekends. I have more time. I really don't look at it during the week. Yeah. So right now, I mean, Tennessee, Kentucky, I was kind of shocked at the line. Still thought Tennessee would win the game, but really shocked at the line at 12.5 for top-ranked Kentucky here. Carolina and Georgia, I'm on the under. I'm on Rice plus 6.5. So that's.
We giving these out or no?
You can't. The line's gone.
Okay, very good. That was all pre-flop stuff. Very good.
Yep. And we can give out the Valpo with Salukis. That's an 8:00 game. I like Valpo to win the game here. I don't understand why the line has kind of moved back. There, you can get them at plus money now.
So Valpo taking on Southern Illinois. You're saying plus money now because I think I got it minus 108. So
okay, I'm seeing plus ones out there. So
cool.
We'd at least get
wonderful.
There, I see a plus 110 out there.
Ooh, where'd you see that at?
I don't know. CBS is just telling me it's out there.
Okay, very good. Hey, before we really get into this show, get moving into the show, make sure you smash the like button for us. We'd appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed, Harry Doherty, if you're not already subscribed, we'll give you a free week. If you want to check it out, you'll get a lot of Super Bowl picks that we've already put in there. I mean, you got to get your Super Bowl picks in there before the props are just completely out of range. So we've got that. We do have Foxy's NBA plays. Zargo is giving NHL plays. I tailed him in the NHL short. I got to tail he's got Winnipeg.
Still have a play still in the Lakers game that everyone can get on. We're doing a half unit bet on Dalton Connect over 1.5 threes at plus 160.
All right. So Dalton Connect. Over.
I think the Lakers run away with this game. I also didn't get into it because this game started. I thought we were going to get the 10-minute delay, but we didn't. I'm on the Lakers minus 2.5 for the first half for a half unit as well.
You're throwing that in there too?
I think he gets 10 points tonight, and I think if he gets the 10 points, the only way he's going to get there is strictly by getting 2 threes. So.
All right, and you're on Lakers first half?
I am, yeah.
And what's the number? Or is it gone?
It's gone. They're up 5. Right now they're up 7.
So it's going to be a blowout, and we're going to go with Connect then. I'll have to get Connect at Let's see. I mean, you wait a little bit because he'll come off the bench, right?
Yeah. Should come off the bench in about 3 more minutes.
Yeah,
Or the first time
he's
out right
plus
now.
155 right now. If you wanted to hit it, I'll hit it. So what did you get the number at? 60, 160?
Yeah, 160.
I mean, that's fine. That's not a big difference. Got a question here. What state are we from? I am from Colorado. I live halfway between Denver and Colorado Springs. So,
I'm in Maryland.
Yeah, we just can't bet player props in college here in Colorado. You can eat mushrooms and smoke weed. You cannot bet college player props. It's just not something they offer. So, oh well.
Yeah, trying to find where did he get the Trae Young steals market in, because that's, or maybe DK has it. Yeah, okay, it's plus 160 DK. I'm just gonna tell him on that. That I could see happening. So
what's that? Trae Young steals?
Yeah, it's plus 160.
Okay. All right. Connect is in. We got that. Sky Bet. I've never heard of Sky Bet.
Sky Bet is overseas, generally in bloody old United Kingdom.
Great Britain. Where are you?
Sky Bet is also basically probably in Canada too, I believe too.
Where's Harry Doherty? I have to say, Holden, it was great seeing you cry about the Bills losing. Well, the second that game was over, I took the Chiefs money line at minus 25. That's it. I'm done. You just
I
learned my lesson last year.
I played a bet today, and everybody looked at me. It was one, they were shocked that the book actually allowed me to take it, and then 2, I think it's the best bet of the whole thing.
What is it?
I took the Philly plus 7.5, and I teased that with Kansas City at plus 4.5. I'm literally playing the middle.
You're just middling it. You can do that? What book let you do that?
FanDuel.
Plus 109. Out of here.
Yep.
No. Oh, hey.
Basically, almost all the Chiefs games are played in the last possession.
Yeah, they are.
So if they're going to win, they're going to win by most likely a small score. And if not, I got 7.5 points with the Eagles. And if the Eagles win, I just need to make sure the Chiefs keep it close.
So basically, you're just buying a band. Is all you're doing.
Yeah.
You got a band. And what was the juice you got it at?
Plus 109.
That's crazy, dude. All right. So Eagles plus 7.5. I can't believe they let you do this.
Yeah. I think it's a Super Bowl thing that allows me to do there. But yep.
Yeah. And then Chiefs plus 4.5.
Yep.
And you get plus 109. That's fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating that you can bet that.
Did I do a full unit? No, I did not. But that was my first Super Bowl bet that I made. Besides,
I'm not going to waste a half unit. Then I'd either want a full unit or nothing. So,
I assume you mean Abdia, not Abidio.
Jebediah. Abdia, it's Denny's brother.
You definitely mean Abdia. I am very interested to see who plays this game. I have some conversations that I heard that we still don't are anywhere near the starting lineups for any of the 10 o'clock games.
None.
There's going to be a lot of guys listed out that right now are listed.
Curry has been downgraded to questionable.
Yeah, Curry's been downloaded to questionable. Giannis is showing up as game time decision. Yeah. Aiden is most likely not going to play. I've heard there's still a couple guys still on the Portland that they're looking at from a sickness perspective. So I do have one late game we can give it. It's my play. I continue to just ride. We're going to ride it till she bucks you. I've taken Isaiah Collier over 6.5 assists at plus 110.
Had everyone. Isaiah Collier. Over what? How many?
6.5 assists at plus 110. I think they are slowly figuring out in Utah that he's the only guard they have that has a point guard mentality. Meaning he would rather set someone up than score, but he's still capable of scoring. Still get about 8 or 10 points. Yes, Abdi has been great. Onyx, you should have been weeks ago, probably even in December, we've been taking Abdi. We've been riding.
Is it worth minus 14 for Collier, or did you just take that for plus money?
I took it earlier. So did it actually?
Yeah, like would you bet it at minus 14, or you only took it? You would.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no issue with that whatsoever.
Wonderful, darling. All right, let me get that bet in too. So Isaiah Collier, Utah Warriors over 6.5 assists, minus 114 at FanDuel. Okay.
Yeah, the Hawks came out to play pretty early on here. They got a nice little 7-point lead here. It's interesting. The Hawks sometimes do this to you. Boy, that's a travel. Nobody ever calls that anymore in the NBA. So many times guys jump in the air and actually come down before they pass, but they do it right at the end. So they just allow it and go, okay. But most of the time, if you go back and you watch most of those, they land first before they pass the ball. Should be a lot more travels called, but I'm always the king of wanting to see more travels.
Yep.
So Mark Gee has already scored 2 points. Mohamed Yee from Washington State, the second-year player.
So
he has a block tonight too.
Interesting here. Again, I bet every Kansas game. I'm a huge Jayhawks fan. DeJuan Harris, who's their big-time point guard, seems like he's been there longer than Perry Ellis. He might not even be playing tonight. He's not in the starting lineup. So that is interesting. That might be a little knockdown. Have you watched much UCF this year, Foxy?
You know, this year I think I caught one game.
Yeah. I don't like laying 13 with Kansas, even though they're at home. So I'm not sure. I just without Harris too, I want to see how they go out there and they play. So this Kansas team has been a little disappointing, to be perfectly honest with you. Did you see any of the Houston game? Oh my God, did they choke that away? You don't see a team. Oh, they're down. They're up like 6 with 19, probably less than 19 seconds left. They had 2 free throws, missed both free throws. Houston hits a 3. Kansas turns it over. Houston hits a 3. Overtime. I mean, it was just it was brutal. It was one of the worst. What is up, Viper? Good to see you, pal. Hope everything's going well with you. Our boy Ramon is in the house. He's talking about a China virus. So I don't know how we got there this early in the show, but Ramon's talking about the China virus. What are we talking about here? What do you think that's in reference to, Fox?
Bird flu.
Did you mention bird flu?
I did not mention bird
flu. I did
flu
not hear you talk about bird flu. You did. This is 2 weeks in a row.
We talked about bird flu, but yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know.
There's also a tuberculosis outbreak that's happening in Ohio.
Oh, you're worried about bird flu and TB. I mean, I'm vaccinated, so I'm not worried about
I'm not worried about that at all, but I'm just saying it's obviously generally always starts from somebody who's not vaccinated. So,
Mel, what are you on tonight in the National Hockey League? Clunan, good to see you in the house. Everybody smash that like button if you get a second. Foxy and I'll be hanging out tonight. We'll be hanging out tomorrow. Just betting some NBA, some NHL. Yeah, just a light night in the NBA, though. No question. And we do have some decent college basketball games tonight. You're already in. It doesn't seem like you bet as many top 25, though. And I'll just say this for me betting. I used to bet the Big Sky.
There's no value in the top 25 team because Kentucky was a 12.5-point dog tonight. They're up by 7.
Yeah, the big conferences.
They have the talent on their roster to win the game. I would much rather bet a Valpo team playing not a crappy Southern Illinois team where they're the better team.
Horizon, Big Sky. These are the conferences you want to target. Horizon, Big Sky, even the Mountain West.
Rice, South Florida State. South Florida was favored. I don't understand that. Rice is the better team. So, I mean.
Can you still get in on that?
No, because they're up 11.
That's dead.
You can get in if you want to lay some points here. But I'm not laying points with Rice. But if you want to give me 6.5 versus a really bad USF team, I'm not a problem with that.
Yeah.
South Carolina, Georgia. I like the under in this game. So far, it's been all Georgia. We'll see if South Carolina comes back, but what's there? Tennessee has roared back. They have actually taken the lead now, and probably are going to go into half with a short lead here. But at 12.5, I'm not touching that. The one thing I was going to talk about was what's the latest line, and I forgot to get it, was the Colorado under.
Colorado.
We've been riding the Colorado unders for, it's already dropped a half. I mean, I thought that was an 8:30. It's an 8 o'clock. It's 7:30, sorry.
Yeah, it was what, 3.5?
Oh, I mean, not the team total. I was talking about whole game.
Yeah. Oh, the game total is what you wanted. Okay. Yeah, 141.5 is what it closed at.
Yeah.
And
there's also some talk. What was the other one?
Oh, that game's not underway yet.
Yeah, it is.
Colorado, Arizona State's underway.
Oh, Colorado Islanders. Abs.
You're talking about NHL.
Yes.
Making me think I'm crazy over here, man. Yeah, that was a 5 and that was 6. So I don't know what you're seeing it at.
Yeah, it's 5.5.
But if it's at 6, would you bet the under?
I was hoping to see it would still be on 6. Yeah.
Let me check out Caesars because it says Caesars has a
they gave out a hockey play.
Right now. It has been a while since you gave out a hockey play. Okay. So let's see. What else do we have?
I'm going to take the red hot Hurricanes at on the puck line, -1.5 at +115.
Canes on the puck line. Is this an official play?
Yeah, they're up 1 right now. They're up 1, so yeah, but I'm fine.
Okay, so let me throw a little itty bitty bit on that, and I will throw it in the Discord here.
Houston's battle back. Paulson Goon. Once again, Jalen Green just can't make a shot. I mean, I actually almost think they need to pull him for a little bit, let the wrist. But Whitmore is going to go. He's already scored once. I want to see if I can get Whitmore for 10 points. Or what is he on right now? Because he's going to have a nice game. He's going to probably have 12 points. Did you get my Jaden Hardy last night when I wrote out there and said it was free?
I don't know what I was doing last night. Last night was Monday?
Yeah.
I spent the night with Casey. I spent some time with my family, so that was kind of nice.
No, there's no problem with that.
Yeah, that was very nice. Yeah, I'm fine not winning my $30 to have a chance to hang out with her. So everything started already, Mel says. Ramon's talking about lacrosse, Colorado Mammoth, Colorado Rapids Soccer. You probably bet lacrosse, don't you, Ramon? Have you ever bet lacrosse, Fox?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I've got a nephew that is in one of the Discords I'm in, and he gives out lacrosse plays.
So
he's a big lacrosse guy.
I was coaching my daughter's soccer team this year, the assistant coach. The head coach loved to bet, and he was a big lacrosse bettor. He's like, it's the softest market. I love it.
It is a very soft market, though. You really got to kind of – there's a lot of teams. I still think the softest market is the WNBA, but I just don't think they realize how to bet that. Because right now, if you're watching Unrivaled, you should just be betting the Laces and the Owls every game. Yes, I do.
That's WNBA?
Yeah. No, that's Unrivaled. They play Friday, Saturday, and Monday.
All right, hold on. Is that women's basketball?
It's women's 3-on-3 full court. We talked about this last week.
Well, again, I don't remember anything.
Yes.
Just go under the assumption you have never told me a story.
The brain memories that of a gnat. Okay. Yes, we understand.
Less than that.
Okay. 3-on-3 full court basketball. It's a little bit smaller court. It's basically the size of like an elementary school gym. Mm-hmm. The Owls are, I mean, I gave already future for the Owls for +250 and the Aces for +250. I'm just going to live off the spread. One of those two teams are going to win it. They're probably both going to end up in the finals. and I'm just going to live off the spread. I'm perfectly fine with that. If Chef Curry is really going to be out, the guy I would start beginning on is Moses Moody. Moses Moody is going to be the guy that's probably going to see more time. Because with Schrader, most likely, question. I mean, his props are going to be up, but generally they put his props where it's not there. But if Moody gets more time, he'll hit his stuff.
So can we kind of here? This is the official word from Anthony Slater. He's a beat reporter for the Warriors. He's like, he's a late addition to the injury report, bilateral knee management, front side of a back-to-back. Like, do we want to assume he's not going to play and get in on Moody now, or wait till that number jumps?
Place is showing. FanDuel has no Golden State props.
Yeah, they took them all down, so they must know something. Well, let me see if I can find them. So we'd be going with Moody points.
DK has props.
Okay, would we be going with Moody points?
Yes, we would, which has already jumped. Schrader's already jumped.
Yeah, so he's out. Curry's out then.
Curry's still sitting there, so he's not listed out.
But here he's 10.5 at MGM.
Where? Moody?
Yeah.
Juiced?
Let me see, because they either haven't moved it or unabated didn't update it at this point, but it says 10.5 minus 15. Let me find this, okay? Give me just a second, because I don't want to give out the play unless it's still there. Now, we can get excited and hope that it's still there. Let's see. Moses Moody player points. They just took him down. So that's not going to happen. That sucks.
Yeah, I got Curry and for Utah. Like, I don't even have Walker Kessler yet.
Yeah, they shut everything down.
Walker Kessler's out now. So Kessler's out. Clarkson's out. So Drew Eubanks and Micah Potter. Ooh. Anybody see Micah Potter props?
Potter? Harry Potter?
You don't laugh at me, but there's a reason.
Micah Potter, no props. Nope. And they took everything down, so they just crossed it out, 10.5. Fuck. If we'd have had that like a minute ago, we could have hit it, but they just pulled it. That's.
We're just gonna wait. Yep.
Let me also go to ESPN though, because Unabated doesn't have an ESPN, and that's just a book not a lot of people check out.
Yep.
It's not doing great, I would say. I kind of like them.
I mean, they're not going anywhere. They're not shutting ESPN down because they're
10. They're basically who was that beforehand? They are what Barstool was, except now they're branded as ESPN. It's the same thing. Although I will say,
it doesn't have to pay DraftKings or anything to show their lines every time they have, because they have their own book. They can sit there and just quote their book.
The odds are better than they were at Barstool. The odds at Barstool were a joke, and you could get limited immediately at Barstool. You can't anymore. Yeah, I'm just not seeing. I'm not seeing anything on Moody. So when they open that back up, what do you think? 13.5.
Right now, I think it's going to stay at 12.5. I really do, because that's what DraftKings is showing. So, I mean, I think that's there. I like pods too. That's a good play, but personally, I'm already on pods. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm on the Bruins money line tonight because JC Zargo gave it out. They are 1-1 with the Sabres. If you wanted to get in on that game, -10 each side. That's Caesars. So there's obviously going to be different numbers out there, but Zargo did throw that out. He also threw Winnipeg out at +120, but that number's gone because they were down 1-0. That's the only reason you were going to get in on that number. Man, this Moses Moody thing's kind of bothering me, to be perfectly honest with you.
You're bothered too easy. Just relax. It's fine.
I know. Unabated said it was there, and then it wasn't there. Kind of pissed.
We got a lot of other things we're looking at. We got a little 3-point lead by the Lakers. Atlanta's up 5. Basically, it's everybody other than Jared Green. Whitmore, they set at 13.5. That's a little high for him, but like I said, he doesn't have Tate in there, so he should be able to score. Bronny James is at the court already. I looked at Bronny because I actually did think he was probably going to play this game. I mean, this is a great game. It's on TV. You could put him out there early and still come back, and he's got some interesting featured plays on FanDuel. Bronny James to make 1-3 plus 250. Bronny James to score 4 points plus 200. That's not a bad if you just want to throw some pizza money on there.
Depends on how much a pizza costs.
I mean, throw $10, throw $5. I mean, throw a Coke on there.
$5
there. I mean, I'm not saying to go crazy, but if he's coming out in the first quarter, he's definitely coming out in the third quarter, and he's probably going to get at least 8 minutes tonight. And he wants to get past. So right now, LeBron and Bronny are on the same court together. So there's definitely going to be a chance where he's either going to give pass to him. And look, anybody can make a three if they actually get a shot attempted to do so. You give me 2-1 on, okay, at least he's going to put up a shot. Okay, I'll take that. They took out his three now. He did not make his three, but they took it off the board. He is still an athlete. He still just doesn't know how to play the game of basketball and doesn't have a handle to be able to play point guard. Other than that, he's great.
Real quick, Bills fan saying he loves these live shows. Good to have you in here, Bills fan. RDL is in here. AD to locker room.
All right, FanDuel will even drop more because they realize in the game. Bronny James to score 6 points plus 800.
Yeah, are you betting that?
Did I put $1 on it? Yes.
$1.
That's all I put. $1.
I'm not even giving that out then. I'm not even putting that in the chat.
I'm not telling you there. I'm just talking about it. That's all I'm doing.
They don't even have him listed.
Yeah, they do. He's on his own setup right there and featured. Bronny James.
Oh,
he even has his own drop down. He's 0 for 1. That's why they're worried they took around the 1-3 off because he already attempted a 3. Which I knew, okay, he's going to get in the game. He's going to attempt the 3. Now the 3 is back, plus 220. I actually really want to – I think he gets a layup. I don't think there's any way his dad doesn't pass him the ball and he gets a layup chance.
Has he scored yet?
In the game?
Scored. Has he scored yet?
He has not scored yet.
No, I'm talking like in the NBA ever.
Yes.
Okay, he did score a bucket. Okay, very good. AD's hurt. I mean, what else?
He scored 2 points back in November 6th and October 30th. So this will definitely be his career high. But again, in none of those games did he appear in the first quarter. Yeah, he's probably going to break a 3. Just like if you get those old guys out of the fans when they come in, they try to shoot threes. It's kind of probably a similar shooting motion. But I'm just telling you, I'm not telling you it's a full unit. Not telling you there. It's just a fun unit. Don't you want to sit here and root on Bronny James to see if he makes a shot?
Nah, he shouldn't even be in the league.
He shouldn't be, but he is. He's on the floor. He's dressed. He's playing actual NBA minutes. Does he deserve them? No. But in this case, he is. They obviously activate him for a game that they believe they can win probably pretty easily, and are not worried at this game at all. So
why do we bet on Anthony Davis? Seriously, like this is another thing. We didn't learn our lesson that he gets hurt every fucking game.
He's been on a tear.
Yeah, he is Mr. Glass.
We bet Anthony Davis for rebounds. Yes,
his name should be Mr. Glass because that's what he is. Nobody gets hurt more than him in sports.
He's pretty close. Yes,
nobody. It's amazing. All right, we're a little after the top of the hour. Kansas underway. We got Valpo that should be underway. College basketball underway. We've got NBA that is underway. We need AD to get his ass back in this game. That would help. If not, so be it. Let's say AD is out. Is there anybody we want to go to with the rebounds, or do we just want to stick with our position?
Well, if AD's out, the guy who's going to come in and play more minutes will be Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes. And Max Christie, by the way, has picked up 3 rebounds already.
Well, he does have size. Now, FanDuel does this all the time. When someone goes out, like there's no Lakers to bet on.
Yeah.
So you might be go to DraftKings, may be able to see something there. Nope. No,
You think he's taking a dump? Viper thinks he's just hitting a hopper. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right.
But it's tough to get 12.5 if he misses his 5 minutes of play. The other guy is going to be LeBron. Austin Reeves is capable, but doesn't typically have that. So you're not getting anybody off the bench there. Like, I mean, you could take Chris Beat. I don't think he's getting 6 rebounds. He could. I mean, it would be more likely for me that LeBron gets 10 than Anthony Davis to get his.
Yeah, we'll just stay.
Sorry, Jackson Hayes would probably get 10, but no book. Maybe MGM would probably be the only book I would know that would dare to give you anything.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay off it then. Hey, let me do a spiel real quick. What is up? Looks like we got a couple new viewers in here at the very least. Couple things for you. If you want to check us out for free, get our pre-flop picks, get our premium shows behind a paywall, obviously. Tonight, tomorrow will not be that way, but we got a lot of MMA shows behind the paywall. We got a ton of golf plays behind the paywall, Super Bowl plays, baseball's coming up, NASCAR, golf. I mean, whatever you could think of, college basketball, NHL, we got it here. You can get a free week of Nuke the House by going to nukethehouse.com and click and subscribe, pick out any plan. We won't charge you after a week unless you want to be charged, but just type in the code Nuke the Playoffs. One word, Nuke the Playoffs, and you'll get a free week. And also, if you get a chance, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just come on over. If you're on X, come on over to YouTube. Hang out with us. We'll have a fun time tonight. It'll be great. Nuke the House YouTube. And that's all I got. NBA games, 25 up between the Sixers and the Lakers. We're on Reeves points and what, assists?
We're on, yeah. So in a way, we're on his points, but we're on his assist. Yes.
Okay. And then we've got Oubre points, but he decided not to do anything.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2 so far. Yep.
Davis does have.
Maxey has 15 points, and Yabusele already has 10. Yabusele's the one guy we might be able to get on. Because without AD there, he should have some room to be able to there. The Dancing Bear, also known as, if you really want to. And I know that's one of your favorite players now. But yeah. Yeah,
the Dancing Bear. The Dancing Panda. That's what it's all about. And then we got Amen Thompson.
That's drop at 20.5.
We got Amen Thompson, 32.5 PRA to the over.
That is correct.
And he's got 3 a minute into the game. So nice start for us there. And nothing else in that game.
Yeah, that's been the thing. His points only came from the free throw line. So
it's fine.
Realistically, has not yet taken a shot here. So far, Atlanta coming out a little bit more energy. We'll see what happens here. DeAndre Hunter's in the game for them now. That's interesting.
This is an ass whooping here by Kansas. Let's see what Valpo's doing. Another college play for us tonight. Just underway, scoreless. Southern Illinois at Valpo. That is a Fox play this evening. What else are we looking at? Let's go to the NHL board. Seems like everything's underway. That's what everybody's telling us. Colorado and the Islanders. A lot of people had under 6. That number's way gone because it's scoreless late in the first. So stick a fork in that one. Winnipeg, Montreal, again, live play from Zargo. Can't get in on it because they're down 1-0. The Jets were. I'm not paying minus 170 now that they tied things up. And then his other play was Boston over Buffalo, but the Sabres just scored a couple goals. So they're up 3-1 over the Bruins. That game, 7 minutes into the second period.
Yeah.
We'll talk some Super Bowl tonight, too, because that'll be kind of fun.
Oh, we'll definitely talk that, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Did I sprinkle? I did sprinkle Miko 2+ goals at 10-1
on his new team.
Yeah, Miko the Freako, Rantanen. 2 goals at 10-1.
That's an odd trade.
I get it. I don't think they handled it very well from a human being standpoint. But he didn't score the goal tonight, is my sense, right? He's not on the board yet. Who scored the goal for the Canes?
The goal was scored by
Svechinov.
Andrei Sveshnikov.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. If you want to sprinkle on that, that's fine. I mean, we could probably bet his goal live at like 4-1 now. But that's an interesting, for those of you that don't follow hockey, Mikko Rantanen's one of the best players in the league. I'd say he's a top 10 player, personally.
Yes.
And his contract's coming up at the end of the year. The Avalanche already have the reigning MVP and probably one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league, and Nathan McKinnon. So the contract was coming up. They couldn't come to a deal with Rantanen. They didn't even tell him where they were trading. And all of a sudden, they just traded him. They're like, screw this. We're done. They got whatever they could because they were getting nothing for him this offseason. Apparently, they got a good player out of it. Couple good players. Drury, and who was the other guy? The really good player they got. So
Martin Necas. Yes.
Yeah.
I know it's not pronounced Necas, but I always say Necas.
I thought it was a good deal. From a financial standpoint, because they weren't going to be able to
financial standpoint, and that's what this trade turns out ended up to be. The only question from a cup standpoint, it's probably not the best trade, but are they a cup contender? I mean, new goalie, younger goalie. I mean, I'm not sure they were really considering themselves contenders anyway. But yeah, hey, Jalen Green finally made a shot.
Martin Necas.
Yes, Necas.
Yeah, we're calling.
I think it is pronounced HS or something like that.
Yeah, and they aren't done. I'm with you, Mel. It's still a really good team, and they got a couple pieces, but they are missing their second best player for the rest of the year. So a lot's going to happen. They're going to have some tremendous goaltending. Simple as that.
You're playing tough here. You got Ubre's on the board, Adam Bona, who I really, really like. He's got on the board, just got a nice dunk there. LeBron just passed to the seats. So yep.
I'm telling you, man, AD is just a disaster. Where that rebounds prop, he gets it too if he stays in there. But that's what happens. When you put money on AD, the dude's gonna get hurt. Just know that. All the time. And he still hasn't come out. He's in there having his vagina looked at. It's fascinating.
No, I'm not saying he's their second best player, but healthy, he's right there in their top 4.
Who's that? Rantanen?
I mean, you have no idea what's going on with Nushkin. He's been out. He's still been out. They've pushed back the timeline. I believe the timeline is listed as indefinite right now. So, yes, you still have McKinnon. You still have Lehkonen. You still have multiple guys, but with Valerie, who knows? With Maker's probably
Maker. Kill McCarr. Come on, buddy.
Again, I'm terrible at pronunciation of hockey.
Nichushkin, McCarr. That's all right. It's hockey.
Nichushkin's out. Valerie Nichushkin has been out for forever. They even put him out on indefinite because they don't know when he's coming back. Did he just take himself out?
I love.
All right. You tried to take me out, I think, and you ended up taking yourself out. Is that how that just went?
Bad with this dude. It is just absolutely ridiculous because sometimes I'll just hit the thing and it's gone. So what are you looking at?
Yeah, but Val's been out all year. Trust me, he's on my fantasy team. He's just been sitting on IR.
I'll tell you, it's been sitting on IR longer as Gabe Landeskog. Anyways, that's the hockey conversation. Smash that like button. You get a second, people. That'd be great. We'd appreciate that.
But that's the question. You don't know the health of those guys determine whether they truly are a good contending team or not. And if those guys don't come back, they're not the same team. That was my only point. So are they still contender? Yeah, the West is there. There's no, I wouldn't say there's a dominant team in the West that you just can't beat. I mean, Edmonton has got goaltending issues. variety of different teams. Basically, Dallas is always a solid team, but are they the best team? No. Vegas has been a little down this year compared to previous years. So.
All right. Very, very early. We're on Valpo money line. They lead the Salukis 10-9, about 6 minutes into the game. So rooting for the Crusaders tonight. And our guy Foxy's been really good with the Horizon League and some of these other smaller leagues. So I bet you if we just looked at your hit rate in college basketball on this show, that would be your best. Now, you're not making that many bets, but the ones you make, you hit. I love telling you.
6-0, that helps.
Huh?
Last week was 6-0.
Yeah.
So
you're crushing.
That's always going to help.
Yeah, you're just crushing in college basketball.
We'll look to see what's available and trying to see on what my numbers are. So I've got 7 games I'm watching right now.
So hold on a second. Ramon's telling Mel he thinks that the Avs Islanders game is going to be 1-0. The total is 4.5. But I mean, that's a full 1.5 off the close. I can't do it. No.
Well, the only question is you can't do anything until the first period's over.
Yeah.
Because if you do it before the first period's over,
it's over.
It's over now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing with hockey is anytime you basically look and you go, hey, it's going to be 4.5. There's no way you're going to hit this. 1-0 game is most likely not going to end 1-0. It's going to end like 2 or 3-0.
All right. So Curry is officially out. We thought that was going to be the case. We'll see how long thank you very much for the update, RDJ. And we'll see how long it takes for the books to start posting this Moody's props again. Because that's what we've been waiting on. And we haven't been able to find it.
More guys out.
Yeah. I mean, they don't even know what to do. The books don't. How high do you think we should go with Moody points at this point? Like,
I wouldn't go to 13.
So 12.5 or 13.5?
Yep. 12.5 is what I look for.
12.5.
You gotta know if he's not starting. If he's not starting, you could probably get the 12.5 live. I mean, it's going to be very Schrader most likely, I think, would probably start. But I think Moody's going to get extra minutes because of it. What I was trying to look at, it's still like the line's 4.5, and they've got the Avs to score 3 goals.
Yeah,
under 2 L's. That sucks. That should not be.
It's a bad line.
And if you think it's 1-0, you could go bet the Avs at plus 1 goal at plus 290.
About 2 goals.
Plus 290. That's the exact.
Yes, Ramon. Curry is out, and we are scouring to try and find Moses Moody props before everybody bets them and jacks them up too high.
Pods would be another guy to look at as well. He's been playing better since he's come back, and he played a lot more minutes in his first game back than they expected. So Pods would definitely is going to get some more run here. So Houston's battled back. They've taken the lead, 35-33. Amen Thompson still has not figured out how to flick his wrist and actually take a shot, which is not great for us. Yeah,
Moody. That's why we're on Moody. That's why we're looking for Moody, RDJ. We're trying to get Moody because he's starting. So, but.
Well, I predicted he would start, but yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to find out how the hell to find some lines. And when they do open it, is it going to be like 14, 15.5?
Still not saying Moody's starting yet.
I mean, they took this game down.
They expected is Schrader, Heald, Payton, Wiggins, track Jackson Davis. So
that is Schroeder, Heald, Wiggins, Moody, Jackson Davis. That is the official lineup.
It's not official, but
it's official. I have it right here. It's official.
Guaranteed at 820. It's not the official lineup.
It's the official lineup.
Okay. Where are you seeing that it says official? From the Golden State Warriors?
No. Underdog.
Yeah, not official.
You're not taking the underdog in what they're saying. All right, let me go find. Now I got to go find my guy who I was just talking about 10 minutes ago.
That would be the expected lineup.
Later.
Like the expected lineups out on RotoWire, but that the Warriors do this all the time.
All right. So 2 minutes ago, Warrior starters, Anthony Slater. That's the guy I was talking about. Schroeder, Hield, Wiggins, Moody, TJD. Official.
Okay.
And I'm still looking for these damn Moody points. And there's no way they're going to give it to us anytime soon. What about TJD?
I can't touch him with the 10-foot pole.
Schroeder?
Schroeder's possible, but it's 13.5, 14.5, 15.5. Is I don't like. I may look at his assist, see what those numbers are. But yeah, I mean, they're not going to have any rim protection. So anybody who wants to get to the hole is going to be able to get to the hole.
Yeah.
You're going to laugh, but the guy I want is Michael Potter rebounds.
You want Harry Potter rebounds? Okay.
Yes, that's who I would like.
Let's see if we can find them for you. Yeah, man, this Moody thing's just driving me nuts. Fucking Bucks. Get it together, guys. Get it together already. Yeah, nobody wants to post him. He's probably going to be the logical guy that everybody goes to, right?
Who?
Moody.
Him or Pods is probably going to be the guys, but I mean, a lot of people are probably going to go with Dennis Schroeder. That number's obviously going to go up. The issue I have with Jackson Davis is the Warriors have been screwing us with Jackson Davis for the last 3 or 4 games. Now, one of the games I was told because there was conversation of a trade talk and he was mentioned and that's why he got pulled, which, okay, makes sense. But he played 14 minutes in a game and the whole last game versus the Lakers, and he had 6 rebounds. We needed 7.5. Versus Chicago, he played 10 minutes, which he basically only played the first half, and then he was done. And rolled his ankle or something in the first quarter, really didn't come back into the third quarter. Sacramento, that's when he actually got a 7.5, played 18 minutes versus Boston. So the last 3 of the last 4 games, he's only eclipsed the 20-minute mark once, and he got his rebounds. If he gets 20 minutes, he's going to get his rebounds. Yes, they've been playing Quentin Post a bunch. Why are you playing Quentin Post? He's a little better shooter from a size perspective. He's actually a little bit bigger, a little bigger wingspan at 7 foot versus Jackson Davis, who's not a true 7-footer. So doesn't really go after the rebounds like Davis does, but obviously from his size, he gets plenty of there. But a little bit more shooting that it gives you. And they've been playing Post a lot. So if you look at Post's minutes in the last couple games, 8, 25, and 9. When you look at before, it's like 0, 6, and 2. So he's definitely been getting more run lately. Like we talked about Pods. Pods' first game back was only supposed to play 8 minutes, played 10. Second game, played 17. Yeah, LeBron's going to get a triple-double this game.
So what's the number on the LeBron triple-double then?
If you can see it, it's probably going to be maybe unfeatured, but they're still playing with LeBron, 12 assists. They're probably not going to offer it because they know it's probably going to happen.
Yeah, we got a double-double, but no triple-double on FanDuel. So, hey, do you play Prize Picks?
I can't in Maryland.
I've never played it, but like a reboot, I think that they're giving refunds on Anthony Davis.
Prize Picks, Underdog, and all them always give refunds.
You should never give refunds.
It doesn't play a whole first quarter. They give refunds.
FanDuel
DraftKings says
Moses Moody 12.5 MGM minus 20. Yes or no? I'm betting it.
Okay.
Let's go, Moses Moody.
I don't think he starts, but okay.
It's minus 18 now. It actually just dropped. So Moses Moody, you don't think he starts?
I'm saying that's a little bit early, but I'll take it. I'm fine.
Slater is very, very credible.
But I'm more interested in the Pods that just laying at 9.5. That I'm more interested in.
We can bet them both.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so pods. I'm not even bothering. Pods. That's what we'll do. All right, so we're gonna go.
And that's a -105.
We're gonna do Moses Moody over 12.5 points.
Oh, they put a Guy Santos out there.
-118 MGM. And then we're gonna go pods.
Yep.
And what's the number we got him at?
9.5.
Over 9.5 points. FanDuel.
MGM.
So over 9.5 points at MGM. I'm sure I just botched the spelling of his name, but let me see if I can find this. So TJD is at 8.5.
Yeah.
They're not even. Let's see here.
1-3.
Pods is 9.5 -10 at MGM now, which is fine. We'll bet that one. Podzimski. All right, let me see if I can spell this anywhere. Pod ZIE Ski. Okay, cool. All right, so Moses Moody over 12.5, Podzemski pods over 9.5. That's all I can do. And then Zargo just threw a half unit on the Bruins money line. So let's see what we can get on the Bruins money line too. We'll shop around.
Yeah, it's a very interesting lineup here. What can we get on Austin Reeves? Hooper, he misses. Dalton Knecht gets the ball taken away. Knecht has 10 points. He already hit a 3, by the way. Knecht hit the second 3. Cash the 2 threes for Knecht.
That's it? We hit him?
Yep.
Good job, buddy. I don't even know if I got that bet in, to be honest with you. But
you talked about it. You said you got 150, 160.
Oh, yeah. I got like 155, right? And you got it at 160.
Yes.
Thanks for reminding me. That was a quick win tonight. All right, let me just go back and say 100, making sure 100% that I got this bet.
He's got 13 points, so yeah.
I had to have gotten this bet in. Please tell me I did.
Yeah, I do always hate like when you have a bet and that cashes real early and you just forgot to put it in. Yeah, I got connected.
Thank you. Half unit, which pays out a lot more than a half unit. So that's great. Good hit there, Foxy. Good hit. Good hit. I am watching.
I'm trying to reload on Knecht, but FanDuel's not offering shit.
Oh, so you want to go back in on him?
Oh, he's got to play a ton of more minutes. He's scoring well.
Just get him
right now. That's what they need right now.
Let's see here. By the way, Kansas
Ouvrey's got 8, by the way, so he's not dead.
That's good. He's kind of alive.
Yep.
He started out slow.
Yep.
All right, so we're looking for more Knecht threes, correct? Knecht, correct.
I'm looking at Knecht points, threes, anything I can get my hands on right now.
Okay. Let me see if I can help you out.
If I can find something that says something about it,
he's locked at Caesars.
He's locked almost everywhere.
He's locked everywhere. Yeah, he's locked.
Yeah, RDJ, that's. I still take that with a grain of salt. It might 100% be the conversation with respect to rank, but I've seen the Warriors plenty of times tell me this is the lineup, and then that's not the lineup.
He's not buying it.
From the NBA. They have put up Moses Moody. I mean, even RotoWire switched it and put Moody as starting 4. So I definitely like it. What do we have Moses Moody's 3 set? Because if he's going to hit his number, that's where he's getting it. 2.5, please. 2.5.
Player 3-pointers. What would you like to bet it at? I got the number here.
2.5.
2.5 even money.
Yep.
Is that a bet?
I'm doing some math right now.
Okay. And I'll shop around too. I want to see if we can get a better number than that. So we got 2.5 even money for Moody, 2.5 plus 104 at Caesars. If you want to get a little better number there, we can go to
Yeah, I'll take it.
DraftKings. All right, give me 1 sec. Get you the best number. Moody plus 105 at DraftKings. Moses Moody over 2.5 threes. Even money. Full
I got
unit.
plus 40.
Huh?
I got plus 140.
Where?
FanDuel, if you just go up to make 3 threes.
Okay, then I will go to FanDuel and do it because that is a much better number than Caesars and DraftKings. So, player threes to make 3, Moses Moody plus 135 now. And if you actually look at the number, player made threes, he's plus. All right, so you get plus 135 for one and 136 if you just bet his actual number. It's just so stupid. We talk about this all the time. Full unit or half?
I did a half unit.
You did a half unit on Moses.
Yeah, we're on the 12.5 points, so yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's throw that in the bank here. Over 2.5 threes plus 136 at FanDuel.
Find any Dalton to connect. Here he goes again. Damn.
We can't get any more Dalton Connect though. We wore him out already.
Might be able to get some at halftime. They're just waiting on AD and what's going on there. Philly's going to win this first half.
Did Bronny do anything?
Nope. He missed shots.
It's amazing, man.
He played for 4 minutes though.
Yeah.
And the only issue with Bronny on the thing is they're down 11.
Yeah. Trying to find some more.
But in one way it's bad, and another way it's good. So it's not a bad bet for a Bronny bet. You get behind too much and like, all right, we'll just let him go out there.
We'll just throw him out there.
Yep.
Yeah. What a horrible loss that would be, by the way, even without Anthony Davis. But welcome in. This is our NBA, NHL, college basketball live betting show. He is Foxy. I'm Holden. And we are giving away a free week with the code Nuke the Playoffs. So nukethehouse.com. Nuke the Playoffs is the code for 1 free week. We won't charge you after 7 days unless you want to be charged. So there's no real risk there. Nuke the Playoffs, the code, it's up there. And smash that like button. You get a second. We'd appreciate that. And thank you very much for hanging out with us. Now, if you want to get it for a month, $59.99. $59.99. Ramon, you should only give rebounds for the type of props that are over-only style bets. If it's an over-under, the book should be more apt to not offer refunds unless
Correct.
It's a refund promo. I agree with you, Ramon. 100%. By the way, I did watch your show.
Yes, with people, and I say, look, it's called betting. You should never really get a refund. Unless the guy was sick and never played, never got in the game, I don't believe you ever should get a refund. That's the innate risk of betting.
I will take it. I'll take it, but I'm not gonna. Oh, Yabusele's going to the to the locker room too. So no AD, and then now we got the Yabusele injury to report tonight. So that's a couple of them. Yabusele with the Sixers, of course, and AD with the Lakers, of course. But can we get anything with Yabusele going down? Is there anything to
Adam Bona? But you're not going to find Adam Bona anywhere.
I'm not going to find him. Not going to find him.
B-O-N-A, if you're wondering.
B-O-N-A, Bona. He's got a Bona, right?
Yeah, the rookie out of UCLA.
Oh, Caesars. They had a 4.5 on Caesars on him for points. Is that what you would take, points?
Yeah, I would points or rebounds would be the 1-2 things I'd look for. Yeah.
All
The other guy who tends to rebound a lot is our guy Oubre.
All right. Would you rather have the rebounds or the points for Bona?
What are the numbers?
Let me see here.
And I've got to look into Yabusele real quick here.
Let me see if it's even in there still. No, they locked it all because the injury. Bona has 2 already, but at least they're offering him, but they locked everything down. When that number comes back, it's going to be completely different. Maxi's number is 41.5, with basically no juice to the over. He's got 25 right now, but you expect Maxey to score, 17 points in a second half. That'd be another monster half.
He has.
Yeah.
I think he's coming off a 40-point game in the last two games. So, yeah.
Ramon is waiting on his Jonte Porter over refunds. That was sharp there. I told you, Ramon.
Basically, Twitter becomes a bunch of whiners.
Ramon, I watched the show the other day. I like that.
And then they're just out there whining.
Dude was talking about like NAIA basketball, people asking him questions. I'm a Ramon guy. Big Ramon guy over here.
Ramon's great.
AD has an abdominal strain, then stick a fork in. He ain't playing again for like 2 months at least. If he's got an ab strain, that thing is cooked. That guy can't play when he's healthy. Forget about an abdominal strain. And he stayed pretty healthy last year. He ain't staying healthy. I mean, this guy.
Oh, yeah. Yabusele's done.
Yabusele completely done, right?
I wouldn't be shocked if Yabusele's done for the year.
Whoa. What'd you see?
Watching this video, he basically takes the ball a little bit past the free throw line, cuts to the right, throws a nice bounce pass inside, but his knee just buckles and he goes down holding.
That's too bad. That sucks. All right. So if Bona does pop back up, he has been listed at Caesars. Caesars is interesting too, because they do this for football also. And it's not a book I use that often because my account got hacked.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I'm back in it. And they post the props. They post player props, like these obscure players that nobody else wants to take a chance on. So good for them.
I'm going to take a flyer, but you're not going to like it.
Okay. Don't worry about me not liking it. Who gives a shit if I don't like it? You like it. Take it. You know what I don't like? Kansas losing to UCF by 2 with 5 minutes to play in the first half at Allen Fieldhouse. But that's Harris is not playing. This should have been.
Personally, I took Dyson Daniels to get 3 more rebounds in the second half.
Dyson Daniels. Okay. It's not an official play.
No,
Dyson Daniels, Atlanta Hawks, 3.5 rebounds for you. That's what you take.
Now I'm trying to see what Lakers we got here. 33 seconds to go. Philly's up 13.
Mm-hmm. Let me get you an update on our college basketball play tonight. Valpo leading Southern Illinois 21-20 at home, 5:45 to play in the first half. We're on the Valpo money line.
Good game. Should go back and forth.
Maxey rebounds. He's got 3.5 at plus 138. Yeah, no one's. We're starting to see a couple of props come alive here on Caesars.
The only thing, there's nothing like I can't even. The only thing I can bet is LeBron to score 35 points. Okay, now Maxey's back. Okay, maybe points is back. No, still not points. So you can only bet the intervals 5, 10, 15.
Well, if you think he gets a triple-double, LeBron, his 10 rebounds is plus 107, but there is a possibility they get blown out now, right?
I don't think they get blown out. I just don't.
So if you can't find a triple-double, you can bet his 10 rebounds at plus 107.
I think the guy to really hone in on here is Austin Reeves to see if he goes off.
Okay.
Oubre's got 10, so.
Let's see here. Points. Hey, who do you got in the Super Bowl, Fox? You just betting that band thing that you
That's not the only thing I'm betting. No, it's not the only thing. I think Philly may win this game, but I really question to ever put it out there that Philly's my thing.
Yeah, Vic Fangio has never had a win straight up against the Chiefs. 2-6
Correct.
ATS. Yeah. I again, it's just like how many times do you need to get beat before you learn your lesson? Like we said this last year, never get bet against the Chiefs. And I did it last week with Buffalo, and that didn't work out very well. So
okay, so you want to get into this game. So here's the game.
Yeah.
Vic Fangio, whenever he's played 2 high safeties.
Yep.
That's what he does every time. And he says, okay, we're not going to get beat by long plays. We're just going to beat by underneath stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. Have fun catching Worthy and Brown and those guys that there. The game really still comes down to one thing. Can Kansas City stop the Philadelphia run game? That's basically just the game. If they get beat like they were getting beat in the third quarter of the Bills game, where the Bills finally just said, we're not going to pass, we're just going to run the ball basically every down, then Philly probably wins the game. If they go out there and they think they're going to pass it around and everything, Mahomes is going to get his completions. He's going to get his yards. It's just a question, can they finish drives and score, right? I mean, I'm heart of hearts, I think it's a close game. I think it's probably 3 points either side, maybe 4. That's kind of one of the reasons I made the bet that I made. But I'm probably going to play, and I've played it in a variety of different ways. I've played Mahomes completions. I'm going to play Worthy's rushing yards again, but that's already getting hit. That's already went from 4.5, 5.5, 6.5.
3.5. We got a 3.5 at Nuke The House.
Okay. Yep.
4.5 is fine.
Get his chance to get carries. I just think it's going to be a very interesting game. I think there's so many weapons on Kansas City. I really think this is the most prolific offense he's ever had, which is my worry.
Really?
If it comes to the spot where it comes at the end of the game, he's got to drive down. He's got more weapons than he's ever had. And he's going to get it done. And I mean, that is my complete worry. And it's all on Saquon Barkley. If Saquon Barkley does not have a 100+ game, I don't think Philly wins. If Saquon Barkley does, I think Philly wins this a close game. So,
by the way, I think you're completely off on saying this is their most prolific offense, because anything with Tyreek and Mahomes was it. Like they've got a bunch of good weapons, and if Rice was there, I'd go with you. But they had Kelsey in his prime, they had Hill in his prime. You know, they had some badasses, man. So I don't think
they didn't really have anybody else. But yeah, Hill was great, and I'm just saying in the last couple of years, if you look at the offense, he's won 2 other Super Bowls.
Yeah,
this core of characters at wide receiver is a lot better than anything he's had for his other 2 Super Bowls.
It was a lot better than it was early. Clunan, listen, man, there's a lot of things that tell me that Philadelphia should win this game. That defense is remarkable. Literally nobody can stop Saquon. You get down to the goal line, Hurts gets in the end zone. But there's just, again, the data would probably tell you it's a push. And if the data tells you it's a push, then I got to go with the Chiefs because they don't freaking lose. It's fascinating to me. This guy, I saw a video today, and I don't even remember who made it, but maybe it was, I don't want to give it out because I don't know exactly who it was. Anyways, this guy, final possession, when your team is down, he's 6 for 6 in the playoffs. Mahomes, like, he gets the ball late, you're dead. You're absolutely dead. You've got no shot. And here's the matchup. Mahomes versus Hurts, Reed versus Sirianni. And then, as great as the Philadelphia defense is, let's not poo-poo what the Chiefs can do defensively. Sean, the Chiefs defense, maybe it's taken a little step back from last year, but this is still one of the top 6 or 7 defenses in the league in my eyes. And if they do get a lead on Philadelphia, I don't know how Philly comes back, because now you're relying on Jalen Hurts to win the game for you. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, that's kind of the big question when you sit there and you look at this team. I mean, I still question, like, if I watched that entire game with Philly, you could tell Hurts had issues going left. If he had to go left,
he's got 2 weeks.
Blitz, he was done. Now he's got 2 weeks to heal up. It's there, but I would test that right away. Every blitz to me would be from the right side and go, all right, if he's going to roll out, he's going to roll out to his opposite way. And it pretty much, he couldn't do anything. Anytime, if you make him go left, that knee seemed to buckle. So I question with that, but I questioned Barkley. Barkley's going to have the game. If Barkley's not the MVP, I don't think Philly wins.
If he's not the MVP, they'll lose.
That's in my eyes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at DVOA and EPA.
He's got to score.
Interesting. Yep. DVOA and EPA say that the Chiefs are a middle-of-the-road defense this year.
Yeah, DVOA also said the Ravens were the best team in the league. So
yeah, and then EPA too. I mean, we try and get as good as we can, but I just don't think I can say with conviction that the Eagles can win this game. That they can win this game. That they will win this game. Just it's a.
All right, I'm going and looking at
what do we got?
Trying to see if there's anything on Dalton Connect. See if you can find anything live.
So what do we want? Threes,
points, any of those things I'd be interested.
I'm actually looking at Bona right now, seeing if they posted any Bonas, but no, he's still locked. They're not giving any Bona. We want points from Dalton Connect or threes. So Caesars is telling us to go screw ourselves. Okay. It's not very nice, but we'll have to deal with it. Let's go to MGM. What book are you checking out so we can tap?
I'm checking MGM. You can check out ESPN.
Okay. I'll check out ESPN and DraftKings too, right?
I already checked out DraftKings. They only give us.
All right. So let me go to ESPN.
Your name is LeBron.
Okay.
And nothing again from MGM either.
Yeah. They're just locking that. They don't want you betting that. By the way, it's 73-57. That's a 16 points here. 16-point lead for the Sixers.
Yep.
No one wants to all. Dalton Connect grayed out at 16.5 minus 40 at ESPN. No, we're not doing that. We're not bothering with that. Cook and Mixon were able to run. Yeah, I think Saquon will be able to run too.
Yeah. And that's what I think. If he wins, they should be able to. They should have a chance to win the game. I kind of had double bet it, so that's.
I think it's gonna be a great game too. It's it might be something where we can bet both sides and get squeeze out a profit that way also.
Yeah, and I think Kansas City's they're going to move the ball, and it's just gonna be the question: do they settle for 3? Because if you're gonna play 2 high safeties, Mahomes is going to have about 40 completions.
And Kelsey might actually show up again.
Well, if he actually catches the ball. Now, again, where is the game played again? I can't remember.
New Orleans.
All right. So obviously you're not going to have the cold weather that you've had in the last couple of games from Kelsey. So
they brought his prop down too, by the way. He was sitting right near 70 and it's now 65.5.
Here's the bet I would make for Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
If he wins, does he retire?
He needs to. He's done, man. Completely cooked. That guy is cooked.
I mean, his brother did. He kind of seems like he has already other things going on. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I'll be back in just a minute. Foxy, want to remind everybody, you want to get a free trial if you like what you're seeing here tonight. NukeTheHouse.com. Sign up for any plan. We won't charge you unless you want to be charged after a week. And the code is Nuke the Playoffs. One word, Nuke the Playoffs. Foxy, I'll leave it with you.
Yeah, Green's got 11. If you want to get on Green, his prop is 21.5. It's probably not a bad prop. Again, this is a guy who was scoring 23, 24, 25 plus for weeks. Then kind of fell off, hurt the wrist in the one game. Still actually came through in that game. But definitely is going to have the volume there. I mean, he's taken 12 shots, and the closest next person is taking 8 with Sengun. So 21.5 is not a bad line if you have. You get a little 1-point value with that. He's hit the 1-3, but he's missed 4. Like I said, that wrist is definitely still bothering him. So, but if you want to get on that, I did hop on it at 21.5 personally. Pretty good game here, so it's a really low scoring game. So Yeah, Sixers are playing well, but they've been in this spot in a lot of games this year and did not take it home. So right now, the books are begging you to take the Lakers. They're giving you 8.5 points, and they're giving you to at a plus money. So you can get plus 112 on the Lakers right now, which probably isn't a bad bet at 8.5 points. So. Because they're not going to go run and hide here. I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't think the Sixers do that. Do the Lakers win without the AD? Who knows? I think they have the two guys who can match the scoring. And if they can get a bigger play from Dalton Connect, so far he's had a great first half. We'll see if they give him more minutes. That would be the question I would have. I was kind of questioning that they only gave you 105 for the second half. So I am going to make an official play, and we're going to play the over because I don't see that slowing down in any way, shape, function, or form. So I'm going to play the over 235.5 as an official play. I just played it right now. Yep. He will nuke. Well, I mean, like I said, he's taken 13 shots. He's taking another shot again, still misses. The volume will be there for Average, so I don't mind the play. Like I said, I joined it at a point less, so we'll see if we bring this home. But so we're taking over 235.5 in the Lakers game. I've got to go write that up since he's not here. I'll just do it from my phone. It's quicker. Was it plus 116? Is that what they're giving? Plus 112. All right. Sorry about the pause there. Looking at college basketball, Carolina's up 2-0, so that's looking pretty good. If they could just hang on. Kentucky is beating Tennessee. They were getting 12.5 points to start this game. Kind of surprised. Rice is kind of fallen off here in the second half. USF has taken over. UCF is still going to be leading Kansas at the half, it looks like here. There's about 12 seconds left. Valpo's up on SIU at the half. Butler and Marquette, 5-point game. We've got some good games getting ready to take off. We've got Georgia Tech and Notre Dame. Kind of think the line is priced right on that game. We'll kind of watch that live to see if there's any chance we can get on that. UNC and Pitt. Similar line, I kind of like as well. Oklahoma and Texas A&M. I'm always a little bit weary of some of these teams that become an unranked with the same record as the other team playing at home. But I do think the line is priced right at 8, so we'll have to watch that there. But I think Oklahoma could be live here tonight, so we'll have to see how that works. Buffalo's up 3-1. Winnipeg's up 3-1 in hockey. The Blackhawks, once again, have owned the Lightning. They beat them about a couple weeks ago when they played 4-3 in overtime. They were down 1-0 early in the game. They've roared back for 2 straight goals. Connor Bedard lights the lamp. So continuing there, Colorado is trailing 1-0 to the Avs early on, late in the second period, about 7 minutes ago. So Caps and Calgary are getting ready to kick off here. That should be a very good game. Goaltenders for that, we're going to be Logan Thompson, and we're going to take Dustin Wolf here for Calgary. So line is basically almost all on Washington. You got that at minus 45 right now. Colorado just ties it 1-1. So both to score 10 in the third quarter plus 1,000. It's good pride. That's probably not a bad way to tackle this game is try to take the quarter props. Because they're going to take a lot of points. I also kind of like Kelly Oubre with 6 points, and I like Austin Reeves, but I wouldn't take him at 8. I really wish they'd allow you to parlay those. I know why they don't, but yeah, there's things that it's not a bad FanDuel special. I mean, again, you want to put a soda on it, pizza money, something like that at a plus 1,000. Hey, my plus 2,700 came through this weekend for Will Shipley to score.
That's a great call. Great
So
call.
I wonder how many people actually took that bet with me. They probably looked and said, "You're nuts."
I didn't, but I was like, God damn it, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Have I missed anything as far as bets go or no?
Yeah, I took the Lakers over 235.
Shouldn't we put that in the chat then?
I did.
You did. I missed it. See if I can find the number now.
Jalen Green has hit one of his last 6 shots, but he's just hit another one. Okay, so he's up to 15. He's got a good chance to get that 22.5 home for Onyx. Yep. I mean, he's taking shots. He's about the only guy on the team shooting. It's definitely not been the same.
All right, that number for the Lakers is now 233.5.
Yeah, they started off. They missed their first shot.
All right.
Philly hit their shot, and then the Lakers
What do you think about the chances of this being a blowout?
It's going to be depending upon LeBron and Austin Reeves here.
All right, so if it is a blowout, do you think the over would be dead?
Looks like Yabusele's back.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just
says he's in the lineup.
Yep.
So you thought he died?
That knee, the way he grabbed his knee did not look good. So no, yeah, he went right through, got an easy dunk.
Oubre's got 10. We're on Reeves' points. We're on Reeves' assists. He's got 9 and 5 there. AD hurt his vagina, and that means he's out. DFS started the second half for him. So that's just where we are right now. Very interesting.
Yeah. Dorian Finney-Smith dribbling the ball out of the backfield. I mean, it's not great. So you got 2 points in the first 2 minutes.
So, yeah, everybody that's going out there. Here's the deal with people bitching about getting a refund. I'm not going to bitch about it, but I'll tell you this much. I ain't going to complain when they give me the money back. That's all I'll say. Fine. You want to give me the money back? Good. But I'm not going to bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
So Kansas is down at the half.
I know. No Harris. Their point guard.
Yep.
So what's the line? Like 5.5?
I don't know. I was just going to look. I've been watching a couple of games here trying to see
that because I might throw that in here depending on what the number is. I actually am probably going to end up waiting too. Yeah, it's exactly. That's what it is. 5.5. UCF up 43-41. 5.5 is, I don't know, man. The total looks juicier at 165.5 because Harris is a good defender. I might sprinkle on the over 165.5. See what
that. Do you think they lose?
I think it's possible.
I am kind of shocked the Lakers did not bring out Connect here and they went to Dorian Finney-Smith. That was kind of a shocker.
Let's see here. Any book that doesn't just have a top 25 NCAA basketball thing where you can just click it sucks. It's just stupid. There's too many college basketball games, and if you're trying to bet a top 25 team, I don't want to be, flying all over.
I'm the different. I want me to show me every team.
Every time. I want to see every team. I just want a tab that says top 25.
Okay, as a separate tab. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Just a lot of them have that. Foxy, a lot of them have it.
Which drives me nuts. Yep.
So let's see. Like DraftKings, I'm almost positive DraftKings has. Yeah, that you just hit top 25, and there you go. Now Kentucky's up on Tennessee, 72-68, 3:42 to play. 12th ranked Kentucky against 8th ranked Tennessee. Man, those SEC games have been crazy this year.
That they have.
Yeah, I'm going to take. All right, this is just a personal bet. I'm just going to take the over in the Kansas game, 165.5 at FanDuel. And if I got to bet aside, if UCF gets out to a lead where I can get Kansas at like 1.5 or better, then I'll do it. What up, Gerardo? How are you, buddy? Harris is that. I'm not talking about Najee Harris. I'm talking about DeJuan Harris. Matty.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten worse. He's actually has gotten better. He's defensively, he's gotten better every year. A little bit better of a shooter. He just choked against Houston the other night. Unfortunate to Lee. All right, let's go over our bets and see where we are right now. Now, the first bet that Foxy said we should bet today was Amen Thompson. Where are we on Amen Thompson? 32.5 PRA. He's got 11. All right, that's a little bit of trouble.
Yep.
We move along. Austin Reeves, Kelly Oubre over 14.5 points. Both are looking good there. Reeves has 11, Oubre has 10, and we still got almost 20 minutes left in that game. So that's looking like a good one. Austin Reeves over 6.5 assists. He needs one more. Again, almost 20 minutes to play. That's looking good. I wish I would have just started with that instead of starting with Amen Thompson. Houston -5 right now. They're up by 2 on Atlanta. 6 minutes to play in the third. Way too early to call that. Anthony Davis, loser because he's a loser and he always hurts. He's always hurt. So what are we going to do? There's nothing we can do about that. Dalton Connect threes at +160 hit already. Already hit.
Yep. Hey, if you were watching Carolina, that's going to hit.
Carolina hockey?
Yeah, they're up 4 goals.
You gave us the puck line on that one, so thank you.
Yeah, -1.5. Yeah.
Very, very nice start to the night here for one Sean Fox, which is nice because I'm looking for a little bankroll builder heading into the Super Bowl, pal.
That's what everyone is. Yep.
Just looking for a little bankroll builder. Let me see what else we're on. Isaiah Collier. But that game's coming up later with the Jazz. Hurricanes puck line +105. You're saying that's good. We're on Moody, Moody and Pods. And then the Lakers total 235.5. And right now,
we're under.
What is the Lakers total at? 229.5. That thing kind of sunk.
Yeah, because they ended up right now with 17 points so far.
Yeah, it's just a slow start to the third. All right, let's get Reeves home. Let's get Reeves home. Let's get Oubre home, and then we'll keep going there.
Yeah, right now Jalen Green has become a black hole, which is good for our one guy and me. I took that personally, tying there. He's 7 of 17 today, so he's not exactly shooting lights out here. 1 for 6 from 3, but he does have 17, and if he continues to shoot 17 shots, he'll probably shoot another 7 or 8 in the second half in the fourth quarter. So he's definitely probably going to give this 21.5, barring an injury.
Maddie's in the chat, so I'll let him tell you. First of all, he's up over 30 units in baseball last year. Second of all, 13 days until pitchers and catchers, 25 days until the spring training opener, 49 days until the Japan regular season games, and 58 days until opening day. But who's counting? And yes, Anthony Davis does get hurt opening the mail. Did you already talk about the Blazers?
We talked about the Blazers. I'm just waiting for confirmed lineups.
All right. Jermaine's a little bummed because the Ducks under is in a little trouble. NHL plays. Basically, it started early tonight. So, we don't have anything right now as it stands. Not that couldn't change as the night goes on, but we're on Carolina. Fox got us on the puck line at plus money. They're up 4-0 in the third, 5 minutes into the third. Zargo got us on Boston, but they're getting blown out 4-1 with 13 minutes to play there. I don't see it happening. Zargo also got us on Winnipeg live. I couldn't get in on it, though. I was too late, but 3-1 Winnipeg over Montreal. So he'll end up securing a profit if Winnipeg doesn't blow that 2-goal lead. I know some people in the chat on Colorado and the Islanders under, and I have not heard anything for the people on Washington, Calgary, or Dallas, VGK, or Anaheim, Seattle.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Calgary team.
So if anybody's got any plays in the NHL they want to drop in here, by all means, 3 games to go, some games live. I don't know what else you're on, Gerardo. Dallas money line. Gerardo's on the Dallas money line. Gerardo's just a sharp better. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I was looking at, quite frankly, was the under in the Caps game.
Under in Washington, Calgary?
Yeah, the 5.5.
What up, Chris? How are you, man? Jermaine's taking the Caps in regulation.
I mean, it's been since January 6th that the Caps played a game that went over 5 goals.
So you like the under?
That's kind of where I was leaning. I mean, Thompson's in goal. The only issue on that is when you look at the flip side from Calgary, it's the complete opposite. But this game's played at home. It's kind of played on the pace. Yeah.
Ramon's got a good point. Hard to fade a goalie with a 22-3-3 record.
Agreed. But I'm not paying minus 145 for him. So unless you want to throw him in a parlay with the Super Bowl or something like that, you'll know me. I'm never going to give him as a play. And I mean, some of the other games late are a little bit kind of a crapshoot, to be flat out honest with you.
Soder's on VGK, though, so we got guys on the other side of games here. Always like to see that. Smash the like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing tonight. If you don't, smash the like button anyways. We don't care. Subscribe to the Nuke the House YouTube channel. You can get in for $59.99 a month. What do you get? You get all our live programming. We're on over 30 hours a week. You get our pre-flop plays that are behind the paywall. You get our live plays sent right to your phone. That's the one thing about this place that separates us. Live, real-time, in-game betting notifications right to your phone. You sign up anytime any one of our cappers makes a pick. Boom, right to your phone. The player or team, the play, the number, the book. That's what you get. You want to check us out free for a week? Go and do it. NukeTheHouse.com. Enter the code Nuke the Playoffs on any plan, and you will be in business. Boy, there's a 19-point lead for the Sixers now.
Yep.
If AD's out for a while, and again, we're not there, but obliques notorious take forever to heal. Like, how screwed are the Lakers?
They're not screwed with the way the league is set up.
Yeah?
Because if you look at the Lakers right now, they're in 5th place.
Mm-hmm.
As long as far as making a playoff, all they got to do is make the play-in game. Like they did last year. They know essentially if they make the play-in game, they're going to win. They just said they'll have their full unit of guys, and they'll basically go. Everyone will try their hardest, and they'll win those games. In this game, they've come out and they've basically said, hey, no shot is as good as basically a 3. So everybody shoot your 3. Multiple turnovers, multiple possession, really playing loosey-goosey. Really a terrible setup. Like I said, I was shocked they didn't bring in Connect. I was going through. So Green's got 19 points on 19 shots. Yes, he's become a black hole in this game. So like I said, it's going to cash because he's the only guy shooting 700 times. But that's not a great game for him. It's actually a flat out terrible game for him. But yeah, I mean, Harry's 1 of 7 from 3. That risk continues still to be a problem, and kind of take it from there. So Whitmore's giving him nothing. They don't really have any scoring off the bench. We'll see if maybe I'll get my Bronny James bets home. We'll see how that works. So I mean, I'll lose the AD bet. I'll hit the 1 Connect bet. Trying to see if anybody would like give me another live Connect bet since we know who's playing and who's playing by now. But so far nothing. And the live total is 231, so it's not the worst right now. We're actually only 1 point off from a 50-point quarter this half. So if the second unit comes in and actually can make shots, it's a little different. What I was a little bit shocked to see was Austin Reeves did not really shoot or try to score at all in so far the third quarter. So So, yeah. Okay. So on his 20th shot, he got the 21. So, yep. Green's going to get your 21.5. Good call. I tailed. Helps my pocket. Yep. Never thought he would shoot 25 times to get 25 points, but we'll see.
So Matt W. Ducks team total over 2.5 minus 25, and he likes Caps Calgary draw plus 320.
All right. So tell me why you like the Ducks.
Matt,
What's your take essentially for the Ducks?
Matt, sell Foxy on the Ducks, dude. We want to hear it.
I know historically the Ducks have beat the Kraken. So, but to say you're taking plus 2.5, you said, or team total over 2.5.
Team total. Did Jared Haas get fired as a head coach?
Grubauer is in for Seattle, so that's not a good take for that.
He was Stanford's head coach. Yeesh.
They scored 5 last week. They scored the Pens 5. Panthers, much better team, much better defense. They couldn't score any. Lightning, that's better team. They did get 3 on them, though. Caps, we already talked about good goalie. Got 3 against the Hurricanes at home. Okay.
All right. Mel's got us an update here with the Avs tying things up.
I will tail the over 2.5.
You're going to tail over 2.5 goals for the Anaheim.
Or the Anaheim, yep.
Okay. You want me to shop around for you, or you're just going to hit it?
I'm just going to hit it. I'm going to look to see what's out there right now. If it's juiced, I'm not.
This Kansas team stinks. They really do. It's very frustrating to watch.
They're your team. You can't give up on them that quickly.
I'm not giving up on them. This just isn't a very good team right now. It's going to take them a while.
Minus 2.5 is minus 146.
Huh?
No, that's a terrible number.
I'm trying to find the Ducks team total here. Ducks at Kraken.
It's minus 146. That's terrible.
That is not I would not bet that.
No. Not at all.
Yeah, where'd you get that at, dude? Totals. 2.5 minus 54. No, that bet's dead. Can't bet that.
Yeah, I would never give out a bet that's over 40.
Minus 140? Yeah.
I will parlay it or do something else, but I will never get out a bet that's over 40.
Well, I'll tell you something, because Keg's betting plus 300, plus 500, 12 to 1. I was dead up shocked when he bet minus 300 for Saquon Barkley to lead the weekend in rushing. I don't even know if it was worth the sweat, but I did bet it and it did hit. But that to me was the most shocking thing that I've seen out of him ever.
Go ask. Okay, so when you had, what's her name? Yeah, you guys will have to help me. Who's the breakable chick that's in MMA? That was
Tatiana
upstairs.
Flores? I don't know who it is.
No, I mean, this is old. Like a year ago. Gerardo knows this. Spanish girl, big girl. He would bet at minus 1,200. There's no way she was going to lose. Well, and she didn't lose anything until that one fight. No, big girl. Too quick, too fast. Would just basically sub everybody.
Oh, by the way, timeout. You can get the Ducks minus 25. Good one, Pretzel, at ESPN. If you have ESPN, you can get the Ducks over 2.5 goals.
Okay.
Excluding overtime. Just so you know.
Question I have on the Utah money line is we still don't know the line. Yeah, the women's go. What's her name? Cortez, Lopez, something. Not Grasso. Grasso defeated her. Nunes. Amanda Nunes. Thank you. So he was betting Amanda Nunes at like ungodly numbers. Like Here, we're putting it every parlay went in with Nunez at like minus 1,200. And we'd always joke and we're like, oh, great. It's like 5,000 to win $100. And he'd be like, nah, it's worse than that. But he 100% blew. Have you ever talked to her about his Amanda Nunez bets? You will see some of the craziest bets that I think I would have a heart attack trying to sit there and wait on. So,
yeah. All right. I think I'm taking Kansas money line at plus money.
I'm taking Troy Terry.
Huh?
To get a point.
Wow. Oh, no, just moving.
Anaheim Ducks superstar. Oh, probably the best team. Bitch. Troy Terry to get 1 point. Minus 125, FanDuel.
Troy Terry. When does that game start?
10 o'clock.
So we got a few more minutes. Can you throw that in the chat for me? Because I am rolling around trying to find this, trying to find something I can get on Kansas. I told you if it was
run here.
I almost got him at plus 106 a second ago, but yeah, now they're minus. Now I'm gonna have to lay minus 1.5. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. All right, recreational purposes only. Holden's going with Kansas minus 1.5. So I'm on the over in this game.
Always recreational. If you don't know, it's just shits and giggles.
Well, some people are serious bettors, but you know. What do I get the total at? So the total that I got on tonight's Kansas game was 165.5, and that's up around 173 now. So that's good. That's looking good too. I might make some money on Kansas tonight. We'll see. See how we're doing. Would you take team total for the Ducks over 3 at MGM plus 105, push on 3, cash on 4, but that's riskier?
No,
well, I mean,
if you don't want to pay the juice, it's the same bet. I mean,
yeah, he's over 2.5 team goals in regulation.
Yeah.
So that's a different bet than team total over 2.5. 2.5 in regulation, you should get a better number than just,
if you're only getting regulation, that's a different story.
That's why it was a different number that you got plus the cards. That's all right. We're still fans of yours. We like you.
All right.
Good kid, I think. Kane's still up 4-0 halfway through the third. Foxy got us on the puck line in that one. If you tailed the live play from Zargo, Jets up 3-1. You got the Jets at least at plus 20, maybe at plus 140, depending on where you bet it. Cap's already up 1-0 on the Flames. Bruins Sabres. Sabres up 5-2 with 9 minutes to play. That bet's dead. Stick a fork in it. Couple games still yet to come. And we've got Valpo. Foxy got us on the Valpo money line. They lead the Salukis of Southern Illinois, Carbondale, Illinois, 46-41, 15 minutes to play.
Tennessee's a 1-point game.
Yeah, against Kentucky.
Yep.
Oh, let's go, Kansas. Tonight's the night. We get on track with Kansas. It's going to be nice. All right. What else do we have? Austin Reeves.
I was looking at this Oklahoma game, and I was telling them before when you weren't here, I was like, I always have a thing when you get two teams with basically almost similar records, and one team is favored and one team is not, and that team gets to play at home. I said I kind of liked Oklahoma. I think they're the side here. I think it's too many points. We'll see what happens here. But so far, it's a close game. Houston's up 10, so that looks good. At least if that'll cover up our Amen Thompson bet. So, yeah.
Well, the other thing is Reeves going to get back in this game, pal. They're not going to sit him just down 23, are they?
They could, but we'll see. I mean, Trey Young
the most challenging thing about betting the NBA is these freaking blowouts. It really is. It's amazing.
There, 100%. I will agree with that because there's times I started to try to say if I see a blowout, I should just turn around and just take the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Points on Troy Terry, right?
Got a very good chance to get 30. I took him at 25 when we were talking earlier, so that's not a bad bet. Because again, he shot the ball 21 times. He so far has been the only guy that they've said, okay, be a black hole. Amen Thompson has not got anywhere near his numbers because he has shot the ball 3. After scoring 34, he comes out and he says, my arm hurts, I guess. I'm just not going to shoot. So Green is not on the floor right now. So his number is 27. Okay, you can take the 30, but I'm going to just take the 28. So Green to get 28 points. This is going to be an official play, and I'm going to ride it.
Okay. So just to recap here, we're going to the Rockets game, correct? Rockets Hawks?
Yes. Yep.
We're going to take Jalen Green over his points, which is sitting at 27.5. Minus 130 now, by the way. And it's blacked out. So I can't even give it out. Yeah, I can't even give it out. By the time you said it, the bet was gone. So let me see if I can find it at another shop.
Yeah. I mean, again, he hasn't been scoring as of late, ever since he hurt the wrist injury. He got 12, 26, 10, 19, and 26. So it's hasn't been as a fire he has been. Everything's been pulled off from the boards. So
why at the end of the third they just shut it down? Like I'll throw the green out there if they repost it. It's just I'm just not seeing it. You ever bet plus minus in hockey?
Where do you bet plus minus in hockey?
Caesars. I've never seen it before.
Again, I don't bet. All right. It's back up, by the way.
It's back up. What is the number?
It's minus 140. It's even worse.
All right, let me shop around. See if I can.
Well, I mean, quite frankly, anybody who had a brain should have looked and said, okay, he's taking 21 shots. They're up 10. He's not going to stop taking shots here in the fourth quarter. He's at least going to take 5 or 6. You're going to have a good chance to get to the free throw line. So, I mean, he's been a black hole. 100%. He has 12 more shots than any person on the team.
I just don't know why these books are not opening up. Like Jalen Green 28.5 minus 102. We're not betting that, are we?
Might as well just take the 30 at 145. Just give out the 30 at 145 at a half unit. All right. I'll do it right now. I'll put it in.
Right, you do it? Okay. Is that a full unit bet or a half?
I'm doing a half unit because I'm getting plus money on it. Anytime if you haven't noticed, I generally take a half unit when I'm getting plus money on it.
Okay. Jalen Green's plus 145 to get 30. Okay. So I'll take the 29. And yeah, I mean, that's 1 point. And you're getting a lot better juice there. Jalen Green over 29.5 points. Plus 145.
Big in the NBA, though. I will tell you, for the raw 1 point is massively big, especially if you're taking a bench player.
You're right. You're right.
But in this, it's not. So we end up with 45 points. Not great that we wanted to see. LeBron's 2 rebounds away and 1 assist from a triple-double. Reeves is in the game now. Still got 6 assists. Stop throwing it past the guys who only shoot threes. Kinect is not in the game. Bronny James is in the game. So it's Bronny, Jackson Hayes, Reeves, and James.
The Troy Terry bet, was that full unit or half?
41. Yep. Oubre's got 12.
Troy Terry was a half a unit, right? Yeah.
No. I gave him as a full unit.
Oh, because he's on here. You put a half unit. Oh, points. No, you put a full unit. You're right. My bad. If you have MGM, you can get a little boost tonight if that's what you want, like a 20% boost. It's only up to $20 though. But if that's a number that you bet, then by all means, you can go get that. I'm still trying to find a decent number on the guy. I'm just seeing minus 30 everywhere.
Bronny got a rebound.
Who got a rebound?
Bronny.
Oh.
Hey, it's official stats.
I know. Is that his first anything in the NBA?
Well, you got to watch this. Here he comes. He's going to attempt a layup here. Our boy Adam Bona is going to send this. Return to sender. Oubre gets the easy play here. So Oubre's got 14.
All right.
So Bronny thought he had a layup. So
let me know they both minus 105. Mel's looking at the total in the Krakens and Ducks.
Total Kraken, yeah.
Jermaine's got Jeremy Grant, 19.5 PRA to the over, and Giannis under 49.5 PRA.
Yep. So Rice covers the 6.5. South Carolina goes under 132. If you took that, Oklahoma's up 3, UNC's up 3, Butler's up 7. Very interesting there. What can we get Marquette on at halftime? SIU is tied it. It's 48-48. UCF is still hanging on to a 5-point lead, and Kentucky won the game.
I got a little bit of good news. Austin Reeves back in the game. We need 1 assist from this dude. Oubre's got 14, so I need him to get another point, and I need Reeves to get another point.
Yes, he has to throw to a Laker that actually can make a shot. That's the question here.
That's not going to be easy, is
it? Well, this is where I would like Dalton Connect in, and not Bronny James.
Yeah.
Bronny is back out again, but Bronny actually got some stats. He got 2 rebounds and assists tonight. And I don't think his night is done.
I remember when LeBron took Nikola Jokic as the last player that he drafted on his all-star team. And I feel like Bronny James should be named an all-star, and then they should not even have him get picked, and then he doesn't play in the game. Because this is ridiculous. This kid sucks. Is he even good in the G League? Seriously.
I don't know his G League stats, but I thought they were serviceable. I'll look him up.
Like, is he ever going to be a decent NBA player? Here, 9.5, 16. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and PIE is 9.5. Huh. Okay. It's a little better than I thought.
I mean, he only plays home games.
$16.5 points in the G League is not awful. 2-1 Islanders over the Avs. I know we have some people on the under 6 and 5.5 in that game. 6-2 Buffalo now over Boston. That game's basically over. Winnipeg leads Montreal 3-1. 6 minutes left from regulation. Zargo gave out Winnipeg money line live at plus money. Carolina is going to cash for us as Foxy gave out the puck line.
What time it is? What time it is? It's time to go. Bring that bell. Bring that bell.
Ring that bell. We'll take it.
Austin, can I take a guess what we just cashed? Because I have no idea. Probably Reeves assists.
Yes, that's correct.
And then, and now I'm looking. We got Oubre 6. So now we need Reeves to get 2 points. And we cash the parlay too. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go, Foxy. Let's go, buddy. Get us home. Let's go win some of that money. How's Jalen Green doing?
Green has been sitting the bench so far. It's the 4th quarter.
Cool.
He probably has another minute or 2.
Okay. And then he'll come back in. It's not a big lead either. The Rockets up 89-77, and there's still 9 minutes left in the game. So there's time. Boy.
I really wanted Mohamed Gee. He got 11 points. Damn it. 6 rebounds.
Nothing we could do about it, pal.
Nothing we can do.
Nothing.
Trae Young is trying to see if he can get a double-double by turnovers.
This Southern Illinois Valpo game is a nice little sweat. Tied.
It is. It's going to be a good game, yes.
10 minutes left. I like it. Like what I'm seeing there.
With the rebound, connect with.
Giannis is starting. He's got that knee issue. They're going Lillard, Jackson Jr., Prince, Giannis, Lopez. Starting lineup for the Bucks.
Yeah. And we're waiting on the Utah lineup. Let me see if I can go find Michael Potter rebounding totals. Just so everybody can try to figure out who the hell is Michael Potter.
Anthony Davis, man.
We've got full stuff now. Right now, we've got pods. We got everybody up here now.
Yeah.
FanDuel has everything up. Yeah.
Okay. So what are you looking for in particular?
I was looking at assist numbers for pods,
Okay.
and I'm going to play it.
His assists are 3.5 everywhere. The best number is on FanDuel, though, at -14.
Yep.
You hitting that?
I personally did, but it's not an official play.
So we got his points.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to give out 2 official plays on pods, but
Okay. Very good. I'll throw a half unit on it just to be
that's what I did. Yep.
be there with you.
I didn't think you wanted me to give another half unit play, so I just didn't.
No, you can do whatever you want, man. You're the guy here. I'm just running the show and having fun, just trying to keep the conversation going. So
I actually do like this.
yeah.
I'm going to take Aaron Wiggins for 20 points.
Full unit half.
Andrew Wiggins. Full unit.
Andrew Wiggins, 20 plus points. And what's the number?
It was minus 12. Now it's minus 120 right after I go through. I keep moving lines. I apologize.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
You're moving lines, huh?
What I got. Yeah.
Wiggins, 19.5 minus 20. And yeah, that's as good as you're gonna get.
Yep. I think he gets 22 tonight. That's what I've got him. He's been scoring over 20. Utah's not going to really show any resistance on him in there. If you want to play, there's a very interesting sneaky play that's out there, which is Collier PRA, but it's going to be a sweat. I'm just going to take it personally.
Trae Young, 0 steals, Harry. Oh, is that what you bet?
Yeah, he has 0 steals and 8 turnovers.
Oh, that's not a good night.
Trying to get a double-double strictly on turnovers. He's got 8 assists and 8 turnovers.
Good job, Chris Warren. Sweeping Tennessee props. Ziegler. Whew.
Yep.
It's a good night, buddy. It's a good night. No,
I wish I'd have to go and bet online to get college basketball props, and I just don't want to.
Chris Warren, 8 and 2 blocks plus 242. What do you think of 8 and 2 blocks?
Is he? I thought he was out.
Well, if he's not,
he hasn't been getting that many blocks. I really don't think he's averaging under 1 a game.
Can Reeves get us a goddamn point? 2 points, please. Just one more bucket before you sit. They're down. The Lakers are down 22. Okay, they're down 22. You know what I got to do? I got to make a scroll on the bottom there.
He's out on the wing if LeBron actually wants passing the ball, but
it would be awesome if he did. And that would.
And he hits the side of the backboard. And this guy falls down dribbling. I mean, come on, that's clearly a travel. LeBron's done the same thing. It has to be a travel. He took steps and then dribbled. They're calling it a trip. He never touched him. Yeah, I mean, I don't like challenging when you're down 22 points, but you should challenge that. All right. Let's see what's happening.
All right. See you down there. Get 1 free week at nukethehouse.com. Subscribe with the code Nuke the Playoffs. 1 free week. Best live bettors in the world right here. By the way, where's Ramon? Ramon, I think you could speak to this. I was in the radio business for almost 30 years, and I thought it was a complete clusterfuck, okay? I have not seen anything as big a clusterfuck as this betting industry. Like, being in the betting industry for about 6-7 years now, what a fucking mess. Like, even the big conglomerates that are giving out information are just behind the scenes. They're a mess. They're changing talent all the time. This business is crazy, Ramon. Seriously. I have not seen anything like it. I thought radio was bad. There's a bunch of crazy people in it, but it doesn't hold a candle to this. Not even close. The betting industry, man. People said, watch out, there's some shady characters, and that's one way of putting it. I think the people in power are just a mess. What a mess, man. Jermaine, hope you enjoyed your run for the Eagles. Let's go Chiefs. Chiefs money. Where are we with that line? Let's see how much that line changed.
LeBron 3, Austin Reeves assist. Yeah. How about take a shot, Reeves?
No,
He's got about a minute. I'm telling you right now, there's about a minute left in this game.
For Reeves to get us to 2 points?
Yeah.
Because Uber's taking care of us.
You could tell because every play, everybody on the team is looking over at JJ and trying to see it. Is this
That's
the play?
so fucked up. Well, Reeves got another assist, but that doesn't help us at this point.
Nope.
I mean, is he going to touch the ball again?
He's touching the ball. That's not
No,
the
he's
issue.
touching the ball. Is he going to shoot the ball again? I should have said. LeBron, another 2.
Well,
30.
LeBron.
They don't keep him in there to get the triple-double? He's got 38 and 9. How about the assist to Reeves?
He would stop shooting, and he passed to somebody. But he hasn't passed in an hour.
Well, pass it to Reeves and let Reeves get the bucket, and then you'll have 10 assists.
There in the corner spot right there, just sitting right there in extended, and he's not touching the ball.
Is he cherry picking?
All right, Green's got 25. So if you got the 25, there's the 25 for Green. It only took 22 shots.
Oh, God. That's not good efficiency, is it, Sean?
Well, he's going to come back and say I was 50% for the floor, but he was 50% for the floor because he was 11 of 22. Austin Reeves with the steal.
Can he dunk it?
No. He pulls it back.
Come on. That's it. He's out. Game over for Reeves. We're going to come up 2 points shy on that parlay.
Yeah, it sucks.
But he did get us the assist, so it's kind of a wash there, which that really sucks.
And we just need Jalen Green here.
There's no way that Reeves gets back in this game, right? 0% chance.
No, there's no way.
No way. So stick a fork in.
Instead, we get to watch little Bronny James.
Does Jalen Green have a shot at that 30?
Yes, he has a shot at the 30. He's got 25.
All right. Kansas just cut it to 1. Let's go Jayhawks. They trail UCF 65-64.
It's going to take 26, 27 shots, but yeah.
All right, fine. Keep shooting, dude. We don't care. We just want you to score. Okay. Valpo and Southern Illinois. We are on the Valpo money line, thanks to Foxy. The Crusaders of Valparaiso have just taken a 6-point lead with 5:27 to play. It's 60-54. Valpo on top. By the way, this is into a track meet with KU and Central Florida. So I'm feeling good about my over. We'll see if Kansas can win the damn thing, though. You can't lose at home to UCF again, can you? Come on.
You can. You shouldn't, but you can.
Come on, Zeke. Nope. Not gonna do it.
All right. Will anybody pass to Bronny? He's wide open. Oh, he ran. He did a rim run, and no one passed him the ball.
Oh.
Right. All right, now he's going to reload. They're going to give it to Bronny for 3. Oh, he kicks it out. No, Bronny, don't kick it. He's got the ball late in the shot clock. Bronny goes one-on-one, and they knock it right off his knee, and it's out of bounds. They just kind of – I swear they're just messing with him. We're going to take Denny Avdia because we have to. It's obligatory that we must take Denny Avdia.
Okay. What are we doing with Avdia?
I'm trying to – I actually like him in 2 categories. So we'll take his points. We'll go over 15.5 minus 108.
Now you like another bet with him, I feel like.
I like the assist bet. I like the assist bet.
So why'd you give the points? You just like the points more?
Well, the points have hit in 5 of his last 6 games.
Okay.
Coming off a 28-point game versus OKC where he couldn't miss. So there's a lot of guys in that game though couldn't miss. Tamana Kamara was unstoppable. They finally actually put his points above 10 for the first time all year. That's the only reason I'm not giving it. He was just an absolute beast in that game. At 24 points, at 9 rebounds. I will give for a half unit to Tamana Kamara's over 5.5 rebounds. Maxi's still in the game, so he could get 43. Why? Who knows? All right.
All right, so we're taking Denny.
Another miss.
Let me get the Denny points here. 15.5 to the over at minus 108 at FanDuel. So that you love Denny. That's your guy, man. You just bet him every night. And then you're taking Kamara 5.5 rebounds to the over.
Yep, and it's a plus money.
Okay.
Plus 105.
Tumani Kamara plus 104. Yeah, I'm seeing 104. That's fine. Tumani Kamara, Portland Milwaukee game. If you want to go to the rebounds there, Tumani Kamara, full or half unit on this?
Say that again?
Full or half unit on Kamara?
We did a full unit.
Okay. Let's throw it in.
Oubre has got 20 points, so he cashes his 18.5. So
Who's that?
Yep. Kelly Oubre, 18.5. So. It's 97-116. I mean, the Lakers did there. Bronny is 0 for 4 tonight. 0 for 2 from 3. Konechka has 19 points. He's probably sitting there going, why the hell am I on the floor with this guy? Jalen Green still with 25. He's 11 for 23. He's trying to get below that 50% average.
It's so frustrating we're not going to get Reeves points home. It's just bullshit. So thank God we got the assists home, but that's just really frustrating with Austin Reeves. And Connect just hit another 3. Guy's going nuts.
Yeah, Daniels just got his 10th rebound of the game.
All right, Kansas has the lead. This is good. Where are we on the total?
And to finish this off tonight, they're kind of fading here down the stretch here.
All right.
Well, you don't foul trade. That's the one thing he does.
Let's get a little 3 from Zeke Mayo here.
All right, see if we finally get a real lineup here. And we do. Sensabaugh is going to start for Utah, Micah Potter and Drew Eubanks. We're going to have Lillard, Jackson, Prince, Giannis, and
Shaq
Brooklyn.
Moore. Take a 3 from Shaq Moore.
Valpo's up 6, under 4 to go. Butler's come back. Marquette's within 1. Oh, we never looked at that number. We started to and we walked away. Blackhawks are up 4-1. Once again, they own Tampa. That's the end of the game. You catch the Carolina bet.
All right, very good. That's another casher. Valpo's up 7 with 4:29 to play over Southern Illinois. We're rooting for Valpo there. Don't think anyone tailed me on the Kansas -1.5 or the total. I don't blame you if you didn't, but those are looking pretty good right now. Collier and Avia over half a steal, -104, says Harry. How long are you two going to be on for? Asked Gerardo. Probably another half hour or so.
Yeah, I probably said about that.
Probably half hour.
Jermaine Reeves' number, he had 13 for a quarter, and he just never took a shot. He let LeBron have the ball thinking that he was going to kick out for threes, and that's not how the Lakers win. The Lakers, when they were winning games, gave the ball to Reeves, let him be the point guard, actually play point guard, move the ball around, open up, get good shots, contribute on the scoring, but not this. I mean, LeBron looked at that game. He looked like he was just basically going to take every shot, every way, and that's all it was going to do. He put it on himself that he was going to score 30 points. Avdia under 11 rebounds. Avdia's rebounds is like 5.5. Where are you seeing under 11 rebounds? There's no way that's on a real book. Oh, rebounds and assists. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting look. I'll give you that. Best of luck. I love Avdia. Avdia has been a very good player for us. He's won us a lot of bets, so it's kind of tough to go really away from him. And this Portland team generally rebounds together, so it's very obvious not going to have a massive rebound night. There you go. Dalton Knecht, just dunk it on him. Yeah, Knecht's got 24. That's why the books wouldn't give us anything there. We would have went back in on him. Knecht is now just taking the ball and said, I'm not passing to anybody else except myself. He just took a off-balance three early in the shot clock. I'm not going to get this over either. Dan, these two teams couldn't figure out.
Did you talk about the Avdia assists that guys are talking about in the chat?
Avdia assist I like. I took that.
Okay.
And he was talking about points and assists.
Oh.
I can see that.
But again, unofficial play.
Yeah, I mean, it's unofficial play. I did not put it as one of my plays. You're 100% right.
I'm going to bet it. Plus 35 at MGM.
Yeah. They've allowed him to play the point forward role, and that team has played really well with that. And he gets out on the break a lot of times, and so if you look, it's 1, 4, 0, 2, and 3. Yeah. So for his steals, I mean, if you take your shot. It's plus 200 on FanDuel. So best of luck to you. Milwaukee generally has a pretty decent guard play and doesn't really pass the ball around too much. What I was trying to look at was the other side of the defensive side of the ball and take a look at Giannis's blocks, but he hasn't really been doing any blocks lately. Okay. Yeah. These guys sucked. 45 points. You guys couldn't get there. Knecht had 24 tonight.
That 235 and a half ain't going to hit, is it?
No chance.
20. Yeah, that'll fall. Bronny, no. 80, no. Oubre Reeves, no. Eamon, no. Jalen Green, possibly no.
Yeah, he doesn't. He came back in and never shot the ball in the fourth quarter.
Oh, God damn it. Southern Illinois just took a 1-point lead on Valpo with 1:42 to go. We're still in that, though, which is nice.
Yeah, the other thing is Atlanta has come back from 11-point down to be down 3 with 46 seconds left. And then Trae Young just picked up a tee.
I mean, we got a lot in this upcoming game with the Warriors. And we hit the Reeves assist. We hit the connect live threes that you gave out. So it's just kind of back and forth right now. Tonight's up in the air, pal.
It is.
But that's how it always is. Every night, bets are up in the air.
Every day is up in the air.
Every day is up in the air, isn't it?
It's a 2-point game. Really, Houston? 2-point game.
I think I'm going to get a couple straight games here winning with Kansas. I'm pretty excited about this. Let's go, Jayhawks. Let's go.
It's tied.
Hey, smash that like button for us if you haven't already. Would really appreciate that. Nuke the House, home of the best live sports bettors in the world. I'll put our guys up against anybody out there. We track all our picks, and we do stuff that other people don't. What we do is we send out our bets in real time via live betting notifications. So Fox puts a play in, sends it out. You get it right to your phone. You get the bet, the price, and the number.
And then Thompson just completely killed half the Atlanta Hawks trying to go to the line.
Reeves.
Another miss. Houston falling apart here in the last 5 minutes.
Well, let's get some overtime.
Yeah, we got a chance for overtime.
Get Reeves home, get Green home in overtime. That'd be nice. And then the two games coming up. Let's talk about those real quick. Again, you threw bets out in both of them, but Foxy, why don't you talk about this Milwaukee-Portland game first, what you're seeing, what you're liking, what you don't like.
It should be a very good game. Portland's been a low-key, very good team lately. Kind of up and down sometimes, though. That's the kind of question there. But they've got more talent than people think. If they shoot well, they should be fine. We like Avdia. We're going with Avdia several different ways. They're low-key play that I always do personally, just in case myself, is Giannis 25, Giannis 10 rebounds, and Dame 20 points. It's cashed at basically 80% this year, so but I don't ever give out a three parlay thing just to be able to make a unit. But I personally take that every single game. I think Milwaukee. I think the Blazers are live here. +6, I think, is a little bit too many points. Personally, the line kind of moved a little bit at different times, so I think they're going to be in this game. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. It's going to depend on what kind of game you get from Kamara and Scoot coming through, and if you get any shooting from Simons and Sharp. But it should be a pretty good game in there. I wouldn't mind if this kind of went to the over. I could see that shooting into the Jazz Warriors games. This is going to be an up and down game. I think 10 points is a little bit too much, but I kind of like this Jazz team a little bit too much than other people. So I'm not going to bet anything on that side. We're on a couple plays. We got Moody on the threes, Moody on the points. We got Wiggins on the points. If TJD plays 20 minutes, he's going to get his rebound prop. If he continues to get shorted, he's not going to. It's really that simple. Isaiah Collier is becoming one of my favorite guys, basically in the NBA. Plays with really good heart, passes the ball really well. Occasionally still gets the occasional turnover at different times, but he's been in his assist prop, and he's been kind of a wagon for us, so we're going to ride him as well. I'm trying to find Michael Potter. I'm still looking for it. I can't find anything anywhere, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Like we talked about, Quinton Post is playing a little bit more. Guy Santos is playing. It's kind of hard to kind of get a real structure on this Warrior lineup. Anything where we can give as a bet play. Warriors have the talent if they show up to be able to cover this 10, but we'll see if they do. Generally, the Jazz do struggle when Kessler doesn't play, so it could be a similar type deal, but there's enough shooters in there for Collier to be able to come home. Sexton should have a pretty good game as well. So looking forward to it. Interested to see how much Pods gets to play this game. So we're on Pods too at 9.5.
Yeah, you talk
so
over.
I'm trying to find Michael Potter, but I can't find Michael Potter.
No, he's not posted anywhere. He's just not.
Yeah. I don't know why. He started 2 straight games. Normally, you would get a line from him if you started 2 straight games.
If you had Colorado and the Islanders under 6, little sweat right now. 3-2, Islanders leading the Avs. About 4 minutes to play in that game. Washington, Calgary, 1-0 Washington. First intermission. Dallas, VGK about ready to get underway in 10 minutes. Same thing, Anaheim, Seattle. We do have some plays in those games. If you're a subscriber, go check out Sean's in-game plays. Valpo and Southern Illinois. Valpo, oh, man, they're trailing by 2. 71-69, 36 seconds left. Still alive, though. They had to lead the whole damn game.
Yep. Yeah, if you ask me which game is there, I think the Blazers game is going to be a more entertaining game. I think the Dubs do win the game. Islanders scored. They're up 3-2 with 3 minutes to go. Yeah, it's going to be an empty netter here that's going to screw your under. Got Dallas and Vegas getting ready to start off. No play in there. Ottinger in goal for Dallas. Hayden Hill in goal for Vegas. A very interesting game. Generally played very tight to the vest when these two teams played. So, I mean, I kind of would look for an under in this game. What is the chances? Just looking at something. Oh, Rockets win 100-96.
God damn it.
Yep. Don't cover the 5.
That
You were up.
sucks.
You were up by 11 for most of the game. For most of the second half. Sorry.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get Valpo home. Still in a timeout there. Southern Illinois leading Valpo. 71-69, 36 seconds left. We are on the Valpo money line.
Who's ball?
A hell of a good question, pal. I don't have it on. I got Kansas on. Because I got more invested with these 2 bets than I do in Valpo. Actually, I'm kind of watching on TV on my computer now. It's probably a minute and a half behind, though.
Yeah, with 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing about college basketball.
Yeah, Southern Illinois shooting 21% behind the arc. Amazing. And they're up by 2.
15 seconds to go.
15?
Yeah. So Southern has to have the ball.
Yeah, they got to have the ball at this point. Yeah, I'm watching the Valpo highlight here. So the kid doesn't get a foul call. Bucket goes in.
I don't.
371. Southern Illinois, 16.2 seconds left.
Eric, I wouldn't say I really support a soccer team. I bet a lot of soccer, but I don't really have a team I would just call my own. I have teams that I've enjoyed throughout the years. Probably one of my favorite teams is probably one you're not going to bet, which would be Midtjylland. Just because I've won so much money on them over the years.
Midtjylland?
Midtjylland. It's in Denmark.
Okay.
So them and FC Copenhagen basically rule the Denmark league, and so they've had some really good players throughout the years. So it's been kind of nice to kind of watch them and see kind of how they do. A couple of them have went to different things. None of them really went to great start. Like one kid's over with the Seattle Sounders right now. But I like some EPL teams. I mean, I enjoy good soccer when it's played well. I've liked Dortmund teams throughout the ages. Leverkusen plays a very nice game. Obviously, City and Liverpool. Kind of like more the wide open style than the actually really defensive play that you get in the EPL. So you get a little bit more of that in the Bundesliga. You get a little more of that in some of the lower level leagues. So, yeah.
All right. So I don't know what you got for a score. I'm watching. This is probably behind 15 seconds left, but SIU's up by 3 over Valpo. They're at the line. And now
it's
4.
74 with 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's 75-71. Oh, so they hit a 3. So Valpo's still alive. Oh, that was a nice 3 too. Wow, that was must hit. So I see 9.4 seconds. If you said there's 8 seconds, that means there's a foul.
Yeah.
All right, we're down by a point.
He came in and he took 2 shots in the fourth quarter. Didn't come in until 8.
We'll stay on another 10, 15 minutes, everybody. Just smash that like button for us. We'd really appreciate that. We got 2 NBA games about to start. Got a whole bunch of bets there. If you're a subscriber, get into the in-game chat. Sean has his own room. Bucks at Blazers. And then Utah, Golden State. No Steph Curry tonight. Knee. Injury management.
Always got to love that.
What? Injury management?
Yeah.
There's Kansas games tied at 84 with 144 to play. Good news is the overhit. NHL, same thing. Nothing really changing lately, except, well, you know what? If you had the 6 goals, you probably push, but the Islanders are up 4-2 over Colorado. 2 minutes to play. Colorado still has an empty net, so there could be another goal in that game. But if you were on the under 6, you at least pushed at this point. You might have hold your breath. How about that?
Yeah, but unless you're in DK, you really generally don't get a 6. Unless you want to hunt around for it.
A 5.5 dead, 6.5 you're alive. You look like I'm a school teacher? I don't know what that means.
Everyone's asking if we got any Mexican soccer plays.
You got any Mexican soccer plays? All right, 10 seconds left. Southern Illinois leading Valpo by a point.
And lean Chivas tonight. And almost every Tijuana game has been 3 goals of lately. That's kind of where.
Tijuana? You ever been to Tijuana?
No, I have not. I've been to a lot of different places in Mexico, but
not missing much in Tijuana. There's a lot nicer places.
All right, 5 seconds, 77, 74.
All right, we're fucked.
I need Valpo to hit a 3 here and tie.
Unless he got fouled. He knocked it out of. There was a foul there. So our guys, Valpo's going to the line. A 5.4 down 3, so he's got to hit the first one no matter what. I don't know. I suppose down 3, if you hit both free throws, you got 5.5 seconds. You could still not try to miss the second one. It doesn't matter because he missed the first one, so he's got to miss this one.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, you would have passed corners in the Pueblo game, and they only won 1-0, which is very hard to their Club America. You would not have cashed the corners. So, but Chivas notoriously generally beats. And did he miss both of them?
He did.
Oh, kids
these days.
Kids. Yeah.
All right. Stick a fork. Uh-oh. Isles get another empty netter. 5-2. Islanders over the Avs. 15 seconds left. I know some of you had that under. That's a rough way to lose it with 2 empty netters. That's rough. That's rough. And then this jabroni with Valpo misses the free throw, gets the rebound, and he put it back. So how about this? We're back at the line with 4.1 seconds left. Saluki's up by 2. We got to miss this free throw here. Now, you might have the score ahead of me, but I'm just watching it on the ESPN Plus here. And he missed it, but the Saluki's got the board. Son of a buck.
Yeah.
0.9 seconds left. Basically impossible now for Valpo to win this.
Yeah. Controlled the whole game.
Yep, whole game. UCF trailing Kansas 87-84, 50 seconds left. In-game over hit. Hoping Kansas can win by 2 or more. And please don't go to overtime. That shit's bad for my heart. Jesus. All right. All right, so Bucks, Portland just about underway. Tipping off right now. We got a lot of players in that game. So if you are down a little bit from the early slate, no panic, man. It's happened so many times. We go off and it's like, oh, we're having a bad night. You wake up in the morning, all of a sudden all these bets hit from Foxy. So no worries. I'm feeling good. Now, what did they put 0.2 of a second back on for Valpo?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, even if he misses the first one, you miss the second one. You don't want to give him any chance of getting a decent shot off.
Most people don't do that, though. I mean, most people don't do that. Most people don't take the ball, throw it high as you can in the air.
Yeah.
That's pretty much your best play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tigres already scored. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. All right, 79-75, game over. Stick a fork in it.
All right, Aiden, you gets your first 2 points for the Blazers. And I get to watch my preferred game, which is
10 likes in 3 hours? Fuck that. You better hit the like button. I'm going to stop doing this show. I'm serious. We do this for you guys. I'm not doing this for myself. I can go hang out with my lady upstairs. I don't give a shit. Hit the fucking like button.
Steal
That's
and
ridiculous.
There.
140 people watching, and we got with X and YouTube, and we got 10 likes. Are you kidding me? Thanks for letting me know about that, Maddie. I'm not even going to do this tomorrow night if we keep dicking around like this. Fuck it. I'll just follow Fox's plays in the Discord. No skin off my shoulder, or whatever the skin thing is about. What's the saying, Fox? No skin off my chest? Yeah, I don't know either.
Sorry?
What's the saying? No skin off my back? I don't know. I've seen Kansas score here. Big time. Come on, KJ. Oh, God. You can't hit a fucking layup.
Yeah, it's back. It's not a big deal to you.
Bones? Oh, skin off my back. No skin off my bones? No skin off my nose? What are you guys talking about?
There is a saying, a skin off my nose.
There is? I don't want to take skin off my back or my nose or anywhere.
Used to say someone doesn't care or doesn't have a strong opinion about something because it's no skin off my nose.
Okay. 7-7 Bucks and Blazers.
Nose is apparently the same.
We're on a couple plays in this game. Avia has 3 already.
Yep.
What are we on his points and his assists, right? You and me are on his assists. That was personal play.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're just waiting on the Jazz and the Warriors to tip here in a couple minutes. And that's basically it. I'm sweating Kansas, and besides for that, I'm done. Oh, no. How did you just turn the ball over? Worst Kansas team ever if they can't win this game.
Well, the Islanders are up 5-2. They got an empty netter.
Yeah, they got the 7. I told you, with 2 empty netters.
Vegas scores first. They're up 1-0. Goals scored by Barbashev and Eichel.
Gorbachev?
Barbashev. Ivan Barbashev.
Oh. But Mikhail Gorbachev.
Oh, we appreciate that, Listicle.
Live betting for over 10 years. I've seen every clown show. Nuke the House is where y'all want to be. Thank you. Thank you, Listicle. That's really nice of you, dude.
Days that we don't win.
Go sign up for that free week, Listicle. Check us out behind the scenes. NukeTheHouse.com. Use the code NukeThePlayoffs. That's great. Do I trust you with what? No skin off your nose? No, I don't trust you with no skin off your nose. Maddie, how many likes were you up to? Because you're already signed up? Who are you in the Discord? I want to say hey to you. Maddie, if we don't got 25 likes, I'm just gonna go home now. I'm done. I'm gonna call a show. Where are we? Come on. There you go, KJ. 3-point lead. 5 seconds left. 4.6. Come on. You're a good player out here. 14? All right. I'm going to wait till Kansas game's done. There's 4.5 seconds left. Then we're going to go. It's fucking brutal. How tough is it for you guys just to hit the goddamn like button? Seriously.
Oklahoma's 1 point down a half.
Potter's got 6 points, by the way. How about that? That's why they didn't list it, Sean.
Yeah.
He's got 6 points. Avia.
Collier's got an assist.
2 more steals for 6-1. Ducks goal. Retweeted the show for you. RDJ, always appreciate it, buddy. And thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight, as always. He's our 4th favorite troll.
You took Avdia 3 steals. All right. Okay.
I got one.
The guy got the one early, yeah, and he just went. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot your shot.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, especially in a market like steals that is so volatile, sometimes it has nothing to do with the player whatsoever. Sometimes it has to do with the guy who actually tipped the ball first, and the other guy just picked it up.
Look at this. One NFL, he's in England. Harry, what NFL teams do you support? I know nothing about the NFL, so I just chose the Rams. Why'd you choose the Rams?
I assume they went to a Rams game, or they were on TV there in Tottenham.
Maybe he likes yellow and blue. I grew up a Jets fan just because I'm from New York. When I was little, I was born there. I haven't lived there in ages, but yeah, I was a Jets fan. Then I started playing fantasy football, and I gave up all of my team allegiances. And then I started betting, and I gave up every allegiance in the NFL except for who we're on. Come on, defense. Let's go, Jayhawks. You watched the game and the Rams were playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys got soccer over there. You like soccer. Stick to soccer.
All right. Collier's got 2 assists now. Let's go. Drew Eubanks made a 3. All right.
So Johnny Dawkins is the UCF coach, correct?
Correct.
I know you call it football, but we have football. You got soccer.
Oh, look at Potter. Potter's got 8. He's going.
I know.
Off.
That's why they didn't want us betting it, dude.
Well, there's no size on this.
You're like, screw you guys.
Dang, that was like, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So again, if you're new to Nuke the House, real-time in-game betting notifications, all the bets we make here, all Kegs bets, Coop, Maddie. Who am I missing?
All right, there we go.
Bargs. Who?
Troy Terry scores early in the first period.
Troy Terry?
Yep.
Forgot about that bet even. Good job, buddy. Thanks for hitting that for us.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. Here, I want to put it on the board. Let's put it on the board.
On the board. That's your favorite thing.
What? Put on the board?
Yeah.
It means we won money.
Yep.
You know? So it means you
Tell
won.
us,
NukeTheHouse.com. Go to NukeTheHouse.com. If you haven't tried us out for a week, do it. Sign up for any plan. We won't charge you after a week if you don't want to be charged. When you sign up for any of those plans, just type in the coupon code NukeThePlayoffs. It's right above me. One word, Nuke the Playoffs. You get a free week. Check us out. You get the Super Bowl pre-flop bets. I mean, if you're betting player props now at this point, unless it's something that hasn't moved, you're just getting bad numbers. So I don't see too much reason to bet the player props at this point because they just get bet so far up in the Super Bowl. It's not even funny.
It's still, you got to be able to make your number. So if it's still within that number, I don't have any problem with some of there. Yes, you missed the worst of the number, but if you think Worthy's number is 51 and it's still under 51, then I don't have an issue playing. But if you're playing it just because it's Xavier Worthy and you think he's going to catch, like I have a cap on Xavier Worthy at 4 receptions. That seems to be what his number is. He's had a couple games where he went a little bit higher, but not all the receivers played. So when all the receivers played, I think he catches about 4 times. So I won't go higher than 4.
Yeah, I just like getting it down early. I don't want to mess with it. There's too many times you miss by a yard. Sometimes you make it by a yard, though. We had Worthy at 84.5 live, and he made that one catch, that late catch, and he got us to 85.
Yeah.
Boy, was that nice.
Allegedly.
What?
He did not catch that ball.
He didn't?
No, the one that he threw up and when he came back down and the defensive back had it, I think that was the catch before his last catch. So the one where he just threw it up a lollipop. They both jumped up around the 3 or the 4 yard line. The DB had it, and supposedly he took it away. But that ball smacked the ground, and that's what allowed him to take the ball.
All right. What do you have Saquon rushing yards at, do you think?
Last week it was 125, so I think it's probably going to be somewhere in that same range. So probably
112.5 at FanDuel.
It's not a bad. At 112, I'd probably bet that.
I mean, don't you want to just force Hurts to throw anyways? I don't even know if stacking the box against Saquon works at this point. All right, let's go. Just don't let him hit a 3 so we can cash the 1.5 and go home.
I think the one thing you're not worried about is Jalen Hurts running the ball.
All right, cash Kansas over and the -1.5 live. Foxy, good seeing you, buddy. We'll do it again tomorrow night. Same time, same bat channel. Very good.
Are we going the same time? We have a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We might want to go right at 7.
Go at 7.
Yeah, we'll go right at 7 o'clock tomorrow. We got a whole bunch of NBA games. We got, whoosh. You see these first games, though? Some bad basketball teams. But that's fine. Detroit, Indiana is fine. But we just want to make money.
Teams are good betting
yeah, we don't care about whether or not a team's good. We just want to bet. We want to win money. All right, pal. Foxy, good to see you, pal. Maddie, always good to see you. Mel will be here tomorrow at 7 Eastern. That's 5 o'clock our time. Harry, good to meet you, pal. Check out our website if you get a minute. For Foxy, I'm Holden, and let's keep nuking the house.